bringing in our defense, either by calling their name on the space or by having them come to give their stand or no stand, it on civilians. And I think we are building a system that we want to showcase to the world. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu have always talked about the kind of system we need.
Kingdom, wait, before you continue, no vex. Is today the first time you see the face of that commander speaking on the social media? Because he unveiled his face, I think, whether 3 months or 4 months ago.
It's not about his face.
Okay.
I'm not talking about his face.
Okay.
I'm talking about the positions that we are trying to take. I think you should allow me give you my submission so that I can allow you to talk.
Wait, I've gotten some few points you made so that I know.
No, I have not made my point. I have not made my point.
Go ahead.
Thank you. So it is very, very bad to start that way. And I want to beg you. You are a man, I believe, how smart you've been handling issues now and before. I think you can help us to get them out of the public or out of the issue going on with our democratic system. Please let the military stay off this madness. 2.
Okay, wait, Kingdom, wait, because it's like you're contradicting the whole thing for yourself and your listeners.
My information minister, I'm sorry to interject you. I am sorry to interject you. You see this guy.
Wait. 1 million, relax. 1 million, relax. 1 million, relax. 1 million. Kingdom, nobody brought or dragged out our defense to the media or to anything. If you listen to them, they said they are coming out to speak because of their safety. Because of their safety. And then they started explaining to you that they are coming out to speak to you because of their safety. And they are cautioning everyone that, Madam, you must bow, had a meeting with them. And then they told Madam, you must bow 3 things that she must not go against, which PM has set in place and which is working for them, and it is their security. They are the security men on ground, and then they also have their security to protect themselves. And they said these things are, you don't touch the PA of the Prime Minister because he is our eye. He's the one that we use for everything we do. So don't touch him. Don't go there. You can go ahead and do anything with your government. And then another thing, they said, do not touch the way and manner PM has set up the finance for us that has been coming and the funds raised. And then do not try to come into our defense department to make yourself part and parcel of it, to make yourself a counsel. That it is not done, we will not take it. He said, just go and abide with these things, but do your rest of the government, we don't have anything. And then when you now see that, Madam, you must bow, have violated these things that they gave her, they came out and then say, now we have gotten intels and messages and see that you are forming a counter group. Are you listening? I'm not the one saying it, so go and listen to the video. So you are forming a counter group against the Biafra army, which you want to use to come and sabotage them. And you are even calling some of the men inside there, which you have their number, and telling them, sabotage the generals. I will now make you the commanders. I will suspend the generals.
My minister.
And then now put you in place. So have you not listened to all this? Yes, sir.
My minister. Sorry, sir, not to cut you short. It's quite unfortunate we allow you to respond to Kingdom. I've been able to go through his profile. He's not part of us, actually. He is not.
It is not.
So
it is not my profile. You are not.
I think you should respond to people who are part of what we are doing, please. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, go to the next person, please. Kingdom, just go and relax and be listening.
I have a question. Allow me to ask my question.
Another person. Please call another person.
Yeah, it's me again. Can go ahead. It's me again.
Yes, good day, everybody. Whereas Kingdom is having his
It's me
I
again. Are
can't
you
hear
speaking?
Ife.
No, I
Okay.
can hear
It's
you,
Mazaki.
you muted
Are
everyone.
you Mazaki? It's me again. 1 minute. Mazaki, are you there? Minister of Information, give Mazaki goals because where I am now, where we enter now, network we cut. Just give Mazaki. Okay.
okay. It's me. Go ahead.
Yes, whereas Kingdom is resting in the listening section, we advocate that we do this roll call sequentially. Yes, just for us not to, for anybody not to feel inferior. Some people might have something to say. That was why they came earlier. But because you overlook them and you are calling somebody, they will lose their line of thought. So please, let the roll call be sequentially according to first come, first serve. Secondly, I will say to our finance minister, you talked about Nkwasha, one man that is now the Minister of Defense, according to the Bao government. So the Minister of Defense that was appointed by Ngozi Arabiezi is saying that the memo that was sent out by his name and signature wasn't his making. Some of us wasn't privileged enough to hear such. Can you provide this evidence so that we will not be speaking like Ngozi Arabiezi, Adadi Oramma, and Remigius? So many bogus words without any form of trace. So can you provide evidence if it is a tape where the man was lamenting that they doctored his signature, that they forged his signature to carry out a memo? That is number one. Are you willing to respond now, or I should go ahead?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll respond for you.
Now, secondly, stupidity is of various type, but I have never for once thought that our people will be as stupid as this. This woman came because that was what I wanted to hear. I've heard it from her directly, and I was asking myself, am I the only one that had this woman that Nigerian government were planning to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come and disrupt Finland declaration? That was why she declared it earlier. Is that not a sacrilege? You know what the Muslims do? Because they printed cartoon of Muhammad in Denmark, in Kaduna, they were killing Biafrans in Kaduna, in Kano, in the northern Nigeria. Because somebody talked about them comic in France, they were killing Biafrans in Sokoto, in Bauchi, in the whole northern Nigeria. What Ngozi Oradeze said was a sacrilege. It's a sacrilege which no Biafran, even the DOS, shouldn't tolerate such. Saying that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now a willing tool for Nigeria, giving all his ordeals, staying in Nigerian detention against all odds, rejecting every position, including vice president and oil wells. This good-for-nothing woman said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was supposed to be released to come to Finland to disrupt what we are doing. It's a sacrilege, and nobody should take it light. In fact, you can slap my mother and I will forgive you. But bringing this kind of visual affront against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I consider it a sacrilege. It's a pure desecration of Biafran people. That very thing that we heard sacred is what this woman said are part of the reason she declared 29th of November as against our plan. Because Nigerian government, among many things, wanted to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to disrupt. Did we hear that? And who is peddling the rumor of Bianca Ojukwu? Who cares about her? Who is peddling the rumor of Bianca Ojukwu being involved with Simon Ekpa? Interrogation. Simon Ekpa's interrogation. Who cares about her? These are the rumors coming from her camp. Nobody cares about them. So, my people, I would like you, our information minister, to play that voice that we had on this space. Among many things I want to say, but that voice, maybe by the time it plays 2 or 3 times, those who are lost in thought will regain their mind, will regain their sense that this very woman has heard the very institute that we held very high and rubbished it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not given up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still fighting for Biafra, and because of Biafra is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering today. So our position, our suggestion, her thought on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a sacrilege, and God will punish her. I will hit my mic.
Thank you, my brother. It's me again. I hope I'm being heard.
Yes, you are coming out clear and loud.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. I was also shocked when I heard those words from her. I was really, really shocked, and I was wondering where that thought came from, because it was literally a thought. It's not something that I think would happen or can even happen. So for me, literally, it's something that she premeditated, and she tried to gather every information she can use against whoever she wants to use it for. And I know I'm talking about the people that she's accusing, the cabinet members she claimed that were not in support of her. So she wanted to use that as a tool to attack every other person, but she did not know how she was going to put her words. If you listen to her very well, she was not even, she was like shaking. You will feel it in her voice. She wasn't able to put those words together. And that was what I can I can say from what I heard about the Nnamdi Kanu that she talked about in that convention, that bringing him would do this. I really did not
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear
You
you.
are trying to make a speech for her by saying that her voice is shaking. Everything that she has been, go and listen to her. She has never been articulative. She wants to say something, the other thing will come out. Her voice has always been shaking. Look at that Finland protest. Look at when they were interviewing her. She was not articulative. Till today, her voice has all, because she's not herself. She's playing on somebody's script, which is, by the way, the Nigerian, the British script. Because this woman
Very
is still
correct.
part of People's Club of Nigeria. This woman is still part of NWCS. This woman is still part of major groups in Nigeria. And in fact, one of her groups, she is posing as a president, which she is not. And they debunked her. So her voice is not shaking because she doesn't know what she's not playing her own script. She have a greed, she have interior intention of entering, but everything that she's doing, I can categorically say that she is playing somebody's script. She have an handler. And I've said before that whatever they are doing it hastily so that Donald Trump will not emerge. So they want to silence every voice that will speak. Thank you.
I've been here before they give that guy mic. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Which guy are you talking about? I mean, it's me
Guy,
again.
is this how you want to overthrow me?
No, the guy now where they give mic. It seems if I called his name, is it
Kingdom.
the guy you guys removed?
Kingdom.
Kingdom, yes. Then and it's me again. Then it was me.
Okay.
David Nana, Dr. David Nana. I don't want to overthrow anybody. I don't want to call anybody.
No, Mazi Tech, Biko Ganiru, or Biko, I will love you, sir. Go ahead.
I'm just joking. Greetings, Biafrans. I greet you, my Honorable Information Minister. I greet you, Dr. David Nana. My brother, Master K, I greet you. Nosu Biafra. Is that Nosu? Because the voice look familiar. Rage and Fury, I greet you. Our academic highest and the mid-brigade, I greet you. Biafrans, I don't have question. I just want to chip in into what we have been discussing, because it's time we start, enlightening Biafrans. With what is happening now, I've come to the realization that most people, in this struggle depends on people for their freedom. Now, let me elaborate what I mean. Okay, they depend on, is whatever Sonia Kwawa, tells me, it is the truth. It is whatever Nkele tell me is the truth. It's whatever my COS tells me, that is the truth. They have forgotten that we are Biafrans. That if we say we are Biafrans, it's not everything the COS say, it's the truth. And this thing has made me, I have been busy all this week, investigating some of the accounts, including some of our sisters in the United States that we were here on this media together. We have been co-hosting, we have been discussing critical things, including Starman, Tochi, people that I feel like these guys are educated, they are well articulated, they can put one or two together and they can reason properly, right? While I was doing that, I contacted one of my brother in Italy, and I was like, I'm disappointed at the way Biafrans fall victim of a fraud, or what I called, fraud. And the guy said, my brother, are you listening to me? I said, yes. He said, go and pray, oh. Go and pray. Now spare be that. Now spare be that. I'm like, why are you saying this? He said, tell guy, do you remember what I told you in 2022? I said, no, I can't remember. He said, you remember during the Madamazu Kawanko and Gaddafi saga? You remember what I told you? Go and pray. And then I went back to that voice note and I remembered it. I played that voice note and fear catch me, Biafrans. Fear catch me. Because the woman we are talking about is an agent of Nigeria. Agent of Nigeria. With what is happening, the way I connect my dots and the way I do my investigation, Biafrans, I am begging you guys, wake up. We do not have time for this. This is why she is there. She's not even wasting time. This is exactly why she is there. She managed to enter our PM, which is fine, but she cannot enter every Biafran. My question is, where is this woman? Even while we were coming from IPOB, where is she? I have never heard about her. Obviously, the whole saga about this woman started in 2022. Everything I know about her was just from 2022. While we were battling autopilot, when they were calling us autopilot and so on, I have never heard about Ngozi Orabeze. If anybody have heard about her, somebody should tell me. Where did she come from? And how did we get in here with her? That's my question. I'm not here to blame any of the ministers, all right, for for this, but I want to encourage each and every one of you, please. See, men do not bow. Men do not bow. In Igbo land, where we come from, men are the head of the family. Men are the head of the affairs, right? Now, let me chip in something within this one Nigeria and this kingdom of a guy, what he wanted to say about our defense. You know, there is this kind of blackmail that our people use. They will now tell you, like what Onyemechi Uba called me. And I blocked him since that day, to reach me. And that was the day I stopped, giving people my cell phone number. Onyemechi Uba called me and told me that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, laid a structure. That guy, you know about this thing. You know about it. And you are, and that's for me is like a blackmail. He is trying to emotionally blackmail me into submitting to rogues. Those I call rogues, It's a blackmail. And when you look at this, the likes of Starman, Justice and Fairness, and Tochi them, you find out that these men are now victim of this rogue I'm talking about. Now, let me connect the dots to Biafrans, all right? We are questioning. Some said, that guy, be very neutral, so that these delegates will work. We were questioning. And I received a call from, our coordinator in Enugu. I'm like, what's going on? Before you know it, a memo came out. That was when I now officially know this thing. I said, what is going on? He said her name, she removed her from every group. She removed him from everywhere that he can lay up. I said, and he said he removed even some men that matters in that group. This woman, gather mind. Enugu, where they're very, very sensitive. They fear. Gather mind, remove coordinator of Enugu. And in replacement of that coordinator of Enugu, Biafras, do you know who this woman replaced? Oganiru, arch enemy of Sitatum. Now I know where they are driving. That same day she removed this man was the day Soludo announced another security in Anambra. He called it Udogachi, Operation Udogachi. And you all know that Enugu and Anambra work hand in hand as security apparatus. Now, Biafrans, which other thing do you want to know? When somebody attack your finance and bring you down financially, when somebody attack your defense and bring you down on in terms of the defense, when somebody attack you on the issue of information, this media team, we have done a very marvelous job. From time immemorial, from time this media team has been created, even those who fall apart, even though we have been doing a very marvelous job. Go and investigate this media team. From 2021 to date, we have been consistent. We have been very, 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 very consistent. Nobody have shaked. How on earth are you now telling me that the man who is in charge of this media team does not know his job? We countered Zoom media. We made sure that we follow Sarah Reporter. We made sure we follow Punch, Daily Vanguard, Daily. So we follow them bomba to bomba to correct the narrative. All of a sudden, Minister of Information is hereby dissolved. Are you crazy? My question is, this woman is in a rush. Why are you rushing? Where are you going? As if all these things are planned. It's an orchestrated plan. Well, dear friends, if you're not a journalist, if you're not well articulated in information, if you're not watching and connecting the dots, I am not that dumb to sit down. Some said it's because I hate you. One lady messaged me from America. Is that how you people hate women in Biafra? I said, Madam, shut up. I respect you so much. Shut up your mouth. And never you ever send me this message, unless I'll take out your account. Don't do that again. She said, oh, sorry. I said, don't do that. Stop. What do you mean we hate women? Oh, you mean? Of course. Okay, I want to ask you. I asked her, is Chike Edozem not a man? Why did we reject Chike Edozem, the director of DOS? Why did we reject him? Don't play on our consciousness. Don't come here and preach us on what to do. And some of you who are saying, let the army Let me tell you, in a cube like this, it is the army that should have voice. It is the army that have voice because it is the army that civilians obey. If government is going saga, and so all of you are keeping quiet, this woman is manipulating. Are you not now telling me that generals in the army should keep quiet? They should. I need more armies to do more video, even wear masks and do more videos. What's the meaning of all this nonsense? All this nonsense. This woman now, remember, she is the one now that will be representing everything that has to do with Biafran government. Since after the declaration, where is the movement? Where are we going? Does any of you know? She has blocked all of you. All of you here listening to me has been blocked by your leader. And you are telling me to keep quiet because an army officer who is in the field is speaking and warning her of atrocities. Everybody should open your Twitter and start typing about this woman. I want a very serious media engagement on this people. She have recruited almost all the DOS ERATs, all the obedient Zita that I knew her, a very well articulated obedient. I know her very well. Every organization, obedient organization, Zita belongs to it. Every obedient, she belongs to every group. The people who are leading PDP article are now in charge of Biafra. Come on, man, guys. What are you saying? And is that the way we are going to counter, this? Let me tell you again. Another intel. Enugu governor is about to launch a very deadly. Just watch. From now, before the end of December, you will hear it. He is about to launch another deadly counter attack in Enugu. Why? Because the commander, the man in charge of Enugu zona, this thing has been removed and dissolved by this government. We should wake up. Use your Twitter. Use your voice. Don't be afraid of anything. You are afraid of our spell or what? Why are we keeping quiet? Why are we keeping quiet? When you call for fundraising, do you not see them? I used to appear for fundraising. Come as me, as anonymous. Come and make your donation. Even if you don't appear there, make sure you do your donation. Do the right thing. You heard what the commander said. It's about 1 hour video. Go and listen to it. Do exactly what he said. And let's see who will win in this nonsense. Do you know how many people who have tried Simon Ekpa and failed? This woman too will fail. Because I know the area she's coming. By the time she silenced all of us, make sure all of us are blocked, fine. She will now be giving orders and with her new recruits. For something you and I have contributed. We've paid money, we have suffered on this media, we have paid almost every dues that we're supposed to pay for our freedom. All of a sudden, a woman from nowhere, from obedient camp will come and tell me I will bow. Bow to you. Biafra's guy. If you pick up microphone, speak on this matter. Lay your voice. I don't know whether you guys are not angry or what is happening. Open your mouth and talk. Talk. This woman is using spell on everybody, and you are watching her doing all these things. She has blocked me. Blocked almost all my accounts. If I want to, message her, she'll block me. Nobody. Is that how you want to govern us? Even our prime minister, I'll message him and he will respond to me. Who is she? How much does she think she have? How much are they paying her? The Zoo government is paying her that she cannot live to enjoy it. Thank you, Biafrans. So many hands are up. Thank you, my honorable Prime Minister of Information. Thank you, David Nana and Mazdake.
Thank you, my brother. Third guy. I think the next in line is 1 million Simon Ekpa in me. 1 million.
Odeshi. Nah. Ọkwa minista Ekwensu. Ekwensu ga n'iru ịgacha na biko ka anyị minimize all time maka ndị ọzọ ọbụdụ maka mụ ahụ. Ga n'iru ịgacha ka mụ akwuo.
Yeah, thank you, Nonso. I want to say I respect Nonso very much. I respect Mazdake. I respect. Well, that guy finally came back to his senses, so I respect him. Yeah, you know why? Because out of all the people I met in that convention, Nonso was the one that came back with all his brain intact. Now the rest people they have gone cuckoo. People that claim they are intellectual, they cannot decipher what is truth and what is lies. I'm just so sorry, you understand? Even Mr. Justice of all people giving speech on the podium came back and is like they took away his battery brain in Finland. Well, anyway, there's one question I want us to ask ourselves. How come it's only Madam You Must Bow that is getting intelligence from Nigeria? How did she know that Nigeria want to come and disrupt the convention on the 2nd of December? And no other minister knows about it. And this is not confirming that when she say she is talking to Nigerian politicians, you see, it's making sense. The dot is connecting. So only God knows where she's getting the information from Nigeria from, because it is ridiculous how you get information from Nigeria and you don't share the intelligence with your cabinet members. You don't share those information with the cabinet members. So what kind of well, she's not even a cabinet member. She's just a staff to the PM. But if you have vital information like that, how come it's only you that knows about it and others don't know about it? And I want to touch more. You understand? I'm so happy that a lot of people are waking up. You understand? Most especially my brother Tega that I respect so very much. When I told him that I don't want to be part of that delegate. You understand? You know, right from the beginning when this whole thing starts, we were the ones that first started shouting that this woman is up to something. They thought it's a joke, but as days goes on, everything is unfolding. And the reason why I never want to be part of that delegate is because you cannot make peace with the devil or somebody who has come to kill and destroy you. Why are you trying to make peace? Because if you are trying to make peace, then you are covering the atrocities that is about to happen. But today, we can see how everything has turned out to be. So the question we should be asking ourselves is, what is the way forward? Because Tega was saying, this is not how you govern us. For me, she doesn't govern me. Whatever she's doing is on a foundation that is very, very, very illegal. And I have nothing to do with illegality. You understand? We only have something to do with the way the Prime Minister has put everything in place. And it is good because my goal and my wishes was for this Surugede dance to continue to play. Because the more he plays, the more we will see the wolves out of sheepskins. And you can see what's happening today. And she came and even exposed herself further. She came and she exposed herself further. So when you ask her that, what is the document that gave you the legality to say that they told you to act in surrogacy? In a government, there's nothing that surrogates. You understand? What only exists, excuse me, what only exists is the constitution that governs that government. The constitution makes solution for any eventuality, even if the PM is not around, even if the head of the cabinet is not around, even if the House of Rep is not around. So how will you now come and say they sent you a text message? And my people, I want us to look deep into that text message. Your Prime Minister addressed you as my dear Igbo people. It doesn't make any sense. So the very first day I saw that thing, I just laughed. Our PM that never received a note or a letter from the so-called most trusted, because our PM said that you cannot take order from somebody who's under duress because you don't know if what he's saying is coming from his heart. So my people, those who want to remain foolish are the ones that want to remain foolish. Everything that's happening today, antecedents in the past, has always showed that things are repeating itself. So why would you make the same mistake? So the best thing is, what greatness is here insulting me. Man, this woman really hire a lot of obedience. But anyway, as we all say, it's only the truth that will start the test of time. Now they are done with their lives and they are resorted into propaganda. So let them keep on. Let them keep on. Let them keep on. But at the end of the day, this battle we're going to win. And indeed, Biafra will come. So those of you There's still time for you to repent, oh, because you cannot fight the Biafran spirit and expect to come out the same. Because the fight of the Biafran spirit is the dance of the spirit. Our commander said it yesterday. So I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. Biafrans, continue to stand on the path of truth. Because truth is a far more deadly weapon than guns and bullets. And with the truth, we will destroy the zoo and get our freedom. Thank you. And what greatest? What greatest? Stop texting me. I told you to stop texting me and unfollow me. Don't text me again. You hear me? Stupid people everywhere.
Yeah, thank you so much, my brother Chukwumeze Kwensu. Man, you see that name that you just called? Man, I've been holding myself for a very long time, but I unleashed it on him today. Let's just go to our order of the day and not talk about that irrelevant dude. He's very inconsequential and he talks like he doesn't have brain upstairs. Someone that supported Kamala Harris with all the baggages that she wanted to bring upon Americans. She knew what Kamala Harris was upon, and this dude went on to support this evil woman. So we all know where he stands, and he sometimes when he talks, he doesn't really talk with. He doesn't talk like someone that has brains. So practically, he's inconsequential. The next person to speak will be 1 million man, 1 million Simon Ekpa and me. Are you there?
Yes, so thank you very much, Mazi Honorable Ekwensu. Thank you very much, my Honorable Minister of Information. Thank you very much, Minister, my Honorable David Nana. Mazi K, Otemeko, he knows I there every year. I see you, my Minister, MID Bridge, verse 334. Let me not use much of our time. So thank you very much, Ekwensu, for that college. Say majority of them park themselves for one side. Oh God, just carry me, go put me for one side. So maybe I make everywhere good. But anyways,
Sorry,
one thing.
let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question.
Did you take picture with COS?
For where
Okay, you
that
see,
one with
that's
the
why
waka.
this crowd in authority. You see how these people shouting now, they took pictures.
The fire that was with me was too much. You know that when I met her, I greeted her and I wanted to have one or two words with her. The way she just but I say Holy Ghost. The way she moved, I say I buy one of those people that are. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say here is that you see, Biafrans, I was still in my residence, my domain where I'm sojourning when the redeclaration was made. Then fortunately, I picked up phones. I tried to start calling. What's going on? What's going on? We hope the convention will still commence and all that because, I'm still on my way coming. So, and on that very day, I was watching patiently when that's part of that redeclaration was about to commence. So, but I saw one of our minister, I think our sister Choma, was the one standing close and, encouraging this backing dog, that you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, don't worry, just you can do it. I was watching. Apart from that one passed. She later did it. So on the 2nd of December was the ratification and the results of the referendum. So now, already, we were already told that the result will be coming out in 3 weeks' time. So, which means there's no need for signing, there's no need. Me, immediately, I was here. Immediately I saw those things, that was why I was calling. I said, what about the ratification? What about, those kind of, that was what came to my mind. So, but to God be the glory. I don't know what happened though, on the second. Unfortunately, I don't know how the miracle happened. Everything came out, and it was on the second that the redeclaration was ratified and announced. So I want to ask a question now. Was it that the very first time when she told Biafrans that the result will be announced in 3 weeks' time, and unfortunately, just within period of 2 days interval or 3 days interval, the result was not only declared, it was ratified and also signed and was declared. So I want to ask a question. This question goes like this. Is that the beginning? Is that where the beginning of the whole issues started from? Because maybe you might have succeeded in doing what you wanted to do on the 29th, but unfortunately, you also told lie that it is going to be ratified in 3 weeks' time. Unfortunately, in 2 to 3 days' time, this result was ratified and declared. So, and I believe that this one will never go well with anybody, with you or any of your co-hosts. So, but the only submission I'm going to say here is that please, if you know any amount of money that you have been receiving from the so-called Janjaweed terrorist zoo state, please, we beg you in the name of God, return. If you cannot return it, stay clear. I will yield my mic. Thank you.
Before the next speaker picks the mic, you touch on a very good point there. Am I coming out?
Yeah, my honorable.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi. Prime Minister gave a task to the Electoral Commission that is in charge of the Biafra referendum. And this commission knows that the date, according to the Prime Minister and the program, the ratification and the declaration result is to come out on the 2nd. Now, the portal of the election, the Biafra referendum, closed midnight of 28. Midnight of 28. I want all of you to ask yourselves the question. If the portal of the election closes midnight of 28, and that midnight of 28 of Biafra time midnight, that should be 1 a.m. of Finland time. If miracle was to be done, what kind of miracle will you compute the result of the referendum from the midnight or 1 a.m. of 28 of November to 7 a.m. of 29, when you are on the flight traveling from America, you're traveling from Europe, you're traveling from Africa, you're traveling from UK into Helsinki, and you take another car or bus or train from Helsinki to Lahti. So the Electoral Commission knew that their computation of the result must and should be ready before the early morning of the 2nd December, so that they can use it starting from 7 a.m. when the event started, or 9 a.m. So when you now came to the stage and changed your plan on the 29th and say, I'm declaring now, how do you expect them to manufacture the computation results from their annals and give you on the pulpit, on your mandate? You must bow. You must bow and give me the result now. When they were not prepared for result delivery, the portal just closed few hours ago. The portal of the election closed. 1 a.m. of Helsinki time is when the portal closed. And then 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are in the convention ground. We start accreditation. So this electoral commission should have killed themselves to make sure that when Madam say, I need the election result now by 9 a.m. on the pulpit, they will now go and start doing magic. If it was so easy that the computation of the result will come out within seconds, why didn't Madam do it? Why didn't Madam hire our people to do it? So you need to consider the time frame which the election portal was closed and the time frame which you are asking for election results, which is against the already known date, which this team knows that they have to work to deliver it. It should take you 2 to 3 days to compile all the results and then bring it up. So when you look at the portal closed 1 a.m. of 29, so at least they can now have, after they finish the convention in the night of the 29, they will use that night of 29 to work on the computation of the result. They will also use the night, because it's only night that they will be having to do the working. Morning, daybreak, they are all over to the convention ground. So night of 29 is when they will have to work on the computation of the result. Night of 30th, night of 1st. So they have just 3 nights. And these 3 nights are not even long hours, short hours. Because even when they finish the convention, they have some other meetings to attend and to put them in place in order. But you guys needed magic that they should give you results by after 1 a.m. of 29. You now climb the pulpit by 9 a.m. You should have the result now. Now, it's that time that they got to the pulpit that you now ask, so you need it now. I'm making some changes on the program now, so I need it now. I must do it now. Later, you hear the result of the referendum will come in 3 weeks. Thank God we are here, and Biafra is here. Nobody can take us backward. Mazdake, where is our second co-host? Network, don't carry on.
Let's
Mazdake,
see network.
okay, I think I'm bringing him back. Who is the next person, please? Please, let's not stay too much on the too long on the mic when you're asking your question or making your submission, because there are many hands that are reaching out to the microphone. Please go to the
Thank
next
you.
person.
Onyanyere should be next. Or our
Sorry,
lady
can I
wants to
ask
go first.
question? Can I ask our minister's question now that he's here? That's all
Yeah, you
question. And
can.
then, okay, my minister, good evening. Just want to ask you a question, follow-up question for what our sister Helen Peters asked before about our PM, because we are not. Where is PM? Yeah, everybody's talking. I know. Let not it be like when Carol White, they mean Ejiofor, if you go to court and see Mazen Namdekan, if you come out, you say Mazen Namdekan is in a high spirit. Because we are sick. Like, I am sick and tired of PM is fine, healthy and hearty. What is going on about his case? And again, there's this woman bring out the Biafra government in Nigeria Well, is it government's and as official this X handle? Is it? There's normally that handle. I used to watch PM sometimes when Twitter is restricting his program. You will see it on the government website. I know a government handle, X handle. It's not more.
Is anybody talking? I can't hear nothing.
I will take you down and bring you up again because somebody is talking. Mercy is talking.
Yeah, we need to see our PM to know what is going on. If these people have killed him or they have jailed him for a long time, so that we'll know. Tell us the truth. So that we'll know. We are sick and tired of PM might come out soon. He will come short, join us shortly. Then the next news now will see that he's in Nigeria. What is going on about him? Because please, that's all I want to ask. I can go down now.
Yes, thank you, Mercy. Mercy, nobody can take our PM to Nigeria. We are not in Banana Republic. Nigeria is Nigeria. Africa is Africa. Finland is not Kenya. Finland is not Nigeria. And the case of or the interrogations or the follow-up of PM's interrogation comes up every 2 weeks. So the investigation and interrogation is still ongoing. And the way the investigation is going is that he cannot talk to you. He's not allowed to talk to you. So the system is not like Nigeria, whereby someone is standing a trial or being investigated and then they will turn it to a media mockery. You know what one Nigeria used to do at times is that they make media mockery of the accused or the person that is undergoing investigation. And he has not even gotten to the point that he is convicted that his face or photo should be, or his video should be published, or is in saying that he will be walked about in the media that people will now say he's not committed any crime. He's just in the interrogation room that is being interrogated. But it's incommunicado that you cannot communicate with him because of the investigation that is ongoing. So he's restricted from talking to you. That is why he cannot use his phone to chat or drop messages for you to hear. So anyone that is coming to say PM said this, PM said that, tell them that I said PM is not talking to anybody. PM is not allowed to talk to anybody. They are coming to
Sorry
live life.
sorry if I may ask, please, if you don't mind, if you can close this, since Nigerian government have no right about this. I mean, they don't have any clue about what this interrogation is all about. Who are, if you want to, if you can answer the question, if you don't want to answer the question, it's okay. May we know the people that sent that petition against him, and what is it that he's there being interrogated for? Please, if you don't mind.
Have
If you
you
want to
people
answer the
forgotten?
question.
Yes, have you people forgotten that this investigation started in 2023? This interrogation and investigation that he was invited in 2023. So this is a follow-up. They did not finish. Let me explain one thing here. In my country here, when I had an issue with some of my clients, I was summoned to the judiciary, and then to the judiciary, the case was attended to the first day. After then, I was told to go. They will call for me another day. They need me. After like 6 months, when I don't expect, they called for me again. And at this time, I had to close down my work. Getting to that place, my phone is kept out of my reach. For the whole day that I will be there, my phone is kept out of my reach. All the calls that comes in, they say I cannot reply to anything. Not even a family member that will come to see me or to hear or know anything. They said no, that I am secured in their hand, but I cannot be allowed to interrogate with anybody until the interrogation I have with them finish. After 6 months again, I was called up again. After 1 year, I was called up. This case lingered for 3 years, and they will be calling me up when I don't know, when I don't expect. Then, until after 3 years, that the last interrogation that they called me up, I asked, are you guys not done with this investigation yet? Have you gotten any evidence against me? No, 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 no. Okay, when is the case file going to close? They are doing their work until when they are done, they will not see me invited again. So, the last time they said, okay, they are done with their investigation. They will follow it up, and they have to call me anytime. I should be open for response. But what I'm saying now is that during these days that I will be in this judiciary interrogation room, a TV screen will be on, and then some evidences and cross-examination will be put through to me, and my phones will be taken from me. Not that they will go into my phones to start looking for this or that. They'll just keep my phones away from me. I can't use it, I can't touch it, I can't do anything. Some calls may come in, they will show me, say you have a call, but you cannot pick it. I say, okay. Throughout the day. So, for example, if I had been called upon abruptly when I did not expect, and then I had to be there, and then maybe I left my working place and nobody even knew my whereabouts. Maybe from that morning till evening time, before somebody will get to know. They will now come to speculate, Sonny has been kidnapped, Sonny has been arrested. Different countries have different modus operandi in their investigations and how they do their interrogations. And depending on the way the case is or the issues that they bring up against you. So how they will treat a case of a suicide bomber is not the same way they will treat a case of someone that is just accused of something when they don't have factual evidences. But the evidences brought against the persons need to be analyzed, reviewed, regular, until when the investigation is off and on. So this started in 2023. All of you remember when they said, hey, Simon Ekpa has been arrested in 2023. Then they were making the rounds with the news. They interrogated him, they got the information they needed, later he was released. And then this was a follow-up of it. But what is making our head go caca now is that he had the biggest and longest dream of his time to have come to be in 2nd December before they now called him up for this interrogation. So that is where Biafrans are not finding it funny. Yes, because this man has sacrificed everything and then dreamt for this very day of 2nd December, for him to be the one to stand on that podium and then talk to Biafrans, and then send a message to the Nigerian government, and then send a message to America, and then send a message to UK. So his voice was awaited of by all Biafrans to see the man of the moment. So where he is now, as he is in Finland, in his country, where the interrogation is ongoing, is not in chains. He is okay. When the investigation is done, they will come and meet us. So we are not coming to tell you our leader is in high spirits like Carol White. No. You need to understand how different countries do their operations and their interrogations and how they work. So, like they say, different folks with different folks. Thank you so much, my sister.
But his attorney is reachable. Are you guys hearing from his attorney?
Of course. If we don't hear from his attorney, we wouldn't have updates to tell Biafrans that it's fine and that the follow-up investigation is still ongoing and not yet done. But at this point, we are not permitted to come out to the media and tell you this is the step-by-step that the attorney is going. and where he's going and what he asked PM and what they asked PM and what they do to PM and the question they ask him and this and that. You should know this. When someone is under investigation, you don't come out to split any information. Even the police that is investigating the person is not allowed to bring out any information to the media because it could be used against the investigation unit. You're still under investigation. It is a confidential, so keep it there until when investigation is done. Don't bring anything out.
Okay, thank you, my minister. That's all because I'm kind of scared because
Don't be scared.
N-
Don't be scared.
yeah,
Don't be
because
scared.
the rate this woman is running speed, she's overrunning the speed. It's like,
That is why
okay, well,
we want all Biafrans to understand, to ask her the question. What is it she know that many don't know?
sorry,
What
sorry.
why is she running Krikara? Why is she trying to turn everything upside down overnight? So it's just power monger. Someone that needed the power so much. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, my
Master
minister.
K. Who is the next person? Master K.
Yeah, thank you, Marcy. Thank you so much, Marcy. The next to go would be Onyenyere. Onyenyere, are you there?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very loud and clear, my brother.
Thank you very much, Mazda K, the main man. I greet you. Our information minister, Ndewo. I have everly loved your office, and I must say that you have been doing very well in this office of information that you occupied. And that is why when I got the news, when this news is flying, you have been dismissed, all this blah, blah, blah. I say, what is going on? What the hell is going on? So I must recognize your presence here in our midst. There is a question I have been wishing to ask, but let me briefly ask you this question before I make my submission. I have been trying to ask our finance minister this question before now. I wanted to ask him if if Mountain refused to go to Mohammed, why not Mohammed go to Mountain? Since the so-called deputy prime minister have refused to reconcile, and we have a man that we believe that he, in the capacity of a man in his house, he should be the one trying to put a house together. Why can he, let me not say why can't he, can he make that move? That is my first question. The second question I would like to
Wait
ask.
now. Wait before you're on the internet now. Carry you come on. Make I answer the first one. Which house do you want him to even go? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay. Which house do you want him to go? Or which
Uh, let,
mountain do you want him to go?
let me clear myself. Not until now that the whole truth has been unfolding. You know, every house that is divided, you can never achieve anything in a house that is divided. That is why I wanted us to reconcile and come together. Because in a country where I am,
Okay. Onyenyere, wait, so that other people will have time to speak. Thank you so much. I have gotten your point now. Now, the house was never divided. That is one. Now, when many people are going with the narrative house divided, it's just a misconception of the whole thing. PM set the army down, set the defense down, and then set the finance and the way and manner they get their logistics, and then said, and also the website and the account, and said, these two places or three places, nobody should touch this place. Everything should continue to run until I come back. Then Madam stand up and then say, I want to make changes to all those places against PM's mandate. So by starting, I want all of you to come and start giving me accountability, starting from the defense, the finance, and the website. So we said, no, please, wait, we cannot act against the instruction of PM. So when they now bring the lies and propagandas and come and tell everybody now that we don't want peace to reign, please, people should disregard these things. Your prime minister cannot be in Finland police custody doing accountability to Finland because of Biafra. They are not asking him question because he is Simon Ekpa or because he is using Finland passport. They are asking him question because he is the prime minister of Biafra. They are asking him question because we have a government, we have an army that is defending Biafra. They are asking him a question because we have everything that we have put in place to restore Biafra and to defend it till the very last day that we get fully liberated. So they are asking him all these questions. So if the same people that he set up the house and left in his state and said, you people should overlook this house for me till I come back, the same people now say, we must prop the same prime minister now in his absence while he is inside the police custody to answer same questions. That is treason. There are people that can sit down and fold their arms and allow that to happen, which we know it will become detrimental to the defense and to the finance. There are people that will not allow that to happen because they know what is right and what should be done at the right time and what should not be done. Accountability is good in every settings and government, but you don't need to ask of accountability when the man is under duress, when the man is now facing the authority answering questions on your behalf, and then you're asking for the same man to come and give you accountability through the people that is set into those places to be working in those places. It is treason. It is treason against his person. It is treason against the Biafran people. It is treason against the sacrifices that this man has done for his entire life. It's just like now that our supreme leader has been kidnapped and is in the custody of one Nigeria. Then we are asking that they should go and bring accountability of how our supreme leader had been spending the money that we donated for ESN when ESN was launched. Whether we used the money to buy everything that was stipulated, whether it was well disbursed to the places that were supposed to go, how the money was disbursed, the account through which money went, the account through which we procured the weapons and everything that we used to defend motherland. That is exactly what you are trying to do. So if you support that we should do it to our supreme leader while he is still in the hands of the zoo terrorists today, then that means you will support to do it to our prime minister. Then that means you are as worst as the devil if you want to do that to the two people who have sacrificed their life, sacrificed their existence, sacrificed their businesses, sacrificed their family, sacrificed their generations. Just look at Adams. Adams is how many years? Adams now cannot feel the love of a father. Now look at the son of our supreme leader. That son now cannot feel the love of a father because the fathers have sacrificed their lives for Biafra than to sacrifice their lives for their children. And then you that is supposed to be clapping for this, their fathers, and to welcome them and to embrace them with everything you have, it is when they are in chains that you are setting up a panel against them that they should come and give accountability. Invariably, maybe some people may not understand. If you are asking the finance minister that was instituted by the prime minister or by the supreme leader to give you accountability in his absence, you are actually summoning the prime minister. Because the finance minister did not act on his own. He's acting on the instructions and approvals of the boss. So when the boss is not here and then you are calling him, come and give us accountability, you are doing evil. So some people may close their mouth and watch because they don't want to talk, they don't want to be thrown out of the cabinet, like they have thrown me out in a Zoom meeting several times because of standing against it and knocking me out. So I cannot fold my arms to watch evil prevail in my very before. That is why. So there was nothing like Muhammad go to mountain, mountain go to Muhammad. From what I just said now, the generals from the battlefield just concord. Nothing out, nothing in. They said, these are the meeting we had with you behind the scene. We agreed, and when we told you, don't go here, don't go here, don't go here. And it is the same thing you brought to your cabinet to come and put accountability, blackmail the people there and say they don't want to do accountability. The money they give them, they don't use this, they don't do that, they don't. So the people that don't understand anything start giving you the support. Yes, we need the accountability. We need the accountability. They should come and give us accountability. Which accountability? Accountability of a man that is answering accountability to the police. No. So there was nothing like divided house. What you could only see is that the madam has gone to establish a new government. You can see how she is now scrubbing the defense official page of this Biafra government under Prime Minister. She has scrubbed it today. She screenshot it and said, this one does not go with the ethics of my new government. But this is the same Defense Department official Twitter handle that is working for the ethics of the Prime Minister when Prime Minister is here, and Prime Minister had no problem with it. So I want everyone to understand something. There was nothing like fire here or Mohammed go to here or no. So get the point straight so that you understand why Sonny's name, Ajari's name, Nkere's name, Finance Minister is everywhere. This is the reason why they have come out now to say, I am a kidnapper. Because I stand to say you cannot do accountability on the head of Prime Minister. They now say, oh, I brought Nigerian government to Finland to come and destroy Finland Convention. When we say I never even reached Finland, no. You see, huh? So now they see open mouth say, we wanted Onyendu to be released so that he will come to convention. So you are against Onyendu's release. You are against seeing Onyendu in the convention. At times, some people know for even the open man they talk. When you try to talk, that is how you will be exposing yourself. People that are listening to you should have a sense of reasoning to understand. So are you against seeing Onyendu in the convention? So, my brother, I hope the point has been made clear.
Okay, thank you very much. And one other thing I would like to ask you is this. Please, there is a video, this 247, analyze. He showed that video that Van 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 was the one interviewed that Finland man, and that man said he saw our prime minister last night. Please, do you have anything to say on that video?
Did you listen to that man that spoke in that interview, verbatim to verbatim? Did that man say, I saw him last night?
That is what the video he posted was
No,
trying to.
listen to me. I said, did you listen to that man that spoke in that video? Did the man say last night?
That is what I'm saying. I said the video, according to, I don't know if it is edited or whatever, but according to the video this Ugo 247 posted, that is what the man said. So I don't know if
Listen to me.
I don't think he listened to the. I don't think he listened to the video. Go and listen to the video again.
The question I ask you is: did you listen to that video verbatim to verbatim from the man's mouth when he spoke? Did the man say last night, or you only listen to the interpretation of Ugo 247?
okay, maybe I'm the one that did not listen to it very well. Okay, let me waive it. Thank you very much. I want to make my submission, please. I want
Okay,
to
now let me, before you go and listen to the video, that man did not say last night. The man said last autumn. Last autumn. So when you go and listen to it, you hear it well. Ugo is a Tiboribo. He has ear problem. And when they are doing propaganda and blackmail, they will turn what people say upside down. They are the same people that are doing broadcasts and say that I am a kidnapper. I kidnapped somebody in Nigeria. So if you ask them for all these things with evidences, they cannot give you. So it's just part of the propaganda and blackmail that they are doing. You can see Victor and Remigius, the QTV, the rest of them, they are posting dead bodies of people, and then they say these are the people that Gaddafi killed, that they made Prime Minister to suspend him. But Prime Minister, when he wrote his dismissal letter of Gaddafi, he did not post any video and say these are the videos or photos of people that Gaddafi killed that I'm suspending him. But what are they doing? They go and look for something and then put Prime Minister's name there to validate their claims. Do you get the point? So go ahead with your submission.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I want to announce it here in the public that I and my team, because I am an admin in my country, since all these things has been going on, and I have been paying so much attention on what is going on, and I have met the rep in my country. I tell him I am not comfortable with what is going on. Being that the rep has been given position in the Madam You Must Bow, so the rep now want to shut everybody's up. If you want to say something, he want to tell you that this is a government. Is either you must abide by the government order. So as it is now, I have made it clear, and I have contacted some of my members that this coming Saturday we are going to donate in account that our Prime Minister has made official, that recognized by our Prime Minister, and that is where, if it is $20 we have, if it is $50 we have, any amount we have, we are coming there to put our money in that account that our Prime Minister recognized. That is what I want to say. And one other message I want to pass. I want to pass a message to COS. Let her know that she may be in America living comfortable, that there is people dying back there at home. There is people in Africa, there is people in Asia that are not living very well, that are very eager to come back to their land. And she's here in America living comfortably. Let her be careful of herself. And please, our information minister, I would like you to throw more light and tell us what is the, as in the qualification that makes a good leader. Because she cannot tell me she's a leader or she's this and she's that. She don't want to obey the charter that want to go, that govern the country that she's supposed. Let's just assume that she's supposed to be the leader. She don't want to obey the masses, the people that are the voice, the people that are the government. She don't want to obey, and she wants to be a leader. Please, in a short while, can you tell us the quality that makes a good leader, so that wherever she is, she will learn and know that if eventually the opportunity comes for her to lead, she have to know that there is a quality you should have before you can be a leader. Thank you very much, everyone. I greet. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi said if she will listen. She doesn't listen, so that is the problem. That is why she has made herself a ruler instead of a leader. That is what you see now. A leader listens to the people. A leader gives audience. A leader attends to the opinions of the masses and then go back in to reconsider. A leader will not jump on the issue that the people brings up first. He will sit down, allow them to talk, and then till they all finish pouring out their minds before you now see and think of what and how it should be done at the end of the day. You shouldn't even be the first person to start doing the dissolution and the final say. Open the floor for deliberation. Allow the people to speak. Since we say it is democracy, let them all speak their mind. Let them speak all they have. You'll be jotting things down after them. before you now start think of, okay, let us discuss on this. Let's look into this one and then see a lasting solution to it. So, impatience is one problem. Ego and pride is another problem. All of you can see it. The hunger is another big one that they cannot allow Madam to go to anywhere. So what you guys are saying now is rulership, not leadership. So the leadership qualities are not there, and you all can attest to that. So you will not force a horse to drink water in the river, even when you have succeedingly forced the horse to follow you to the river. It's only when the horse decides that the horse will decide to drink. So what that means is that given the opportunity to serve the Biafran people, he will not be able to learn and to do it because the pride is too much, the ego is too much. So, and you can see that the Biafran people are already the kind of people that don't love that kind of pattern. It is what they are running away from in one Nigeria, and then you're putting them to their knees with another. It's a no-no for them. All right, Master K, who is next? I think it's an Americano.
Yeah, Americano is next. Americano, you can unmute. You have the floor.
Okay, thank you. I'll be very, very, very quick. One thing that I would like to say is that there's nothing hidden under the sun, especially in developed countries. Well, for the most part, things that you want to search for, you can search for. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because our PM, who really relies on all of us, who went to, who put himself in the forefront of everything when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was being put on trial. He made sure that everything was tight and ready to go, especially with his legal representation. So let me just put some foundation before I go to what I want to suggest. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa-Njoku, he's in Finland. Finland has its own set of laws. It has its own language. They cover their own jurisdiction. The very specific criminal code of Finland that supposedly, allegedly, was broken was in Chapter 34, Section 1 and 2. So there's a very clear chapter, Chapter 34, Section A, subsections 1 and 2. These are the laws within the criminal code of Finland that govern the supposed crime that our PM, the alleged crime that our PM committed, and this is the incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent. Now, obviously, I believe that PM has a very solid defense against this because the intent was obviously not to with the incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent. It wasn't an incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent. Clearly, I believe what we all know is that what our PM is doing is pushing for self-defense. But with all this being said, the main point that I'm trying to make is that Finland is a country with its own language, its own laws, and its own jurisdiction. So my question is, does the Prime Minister have legal representation that speaks the Finnish language, that is cumbersome with the Finnish laws, that's very, very, that's been practicing Finnish law for many years? Why would it be out of the ordinary for an entire prime minister to have an army of legal counsel domiciled in that country? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've been dealing with the law for a while. I've been in legal cases. I've been sued. I've sued other people. And to be honest, you want somebody who is domiciled in that place, who's very aware of the situation. And also, the reason why you want them to be domiciled in that place is because law firms don't just gain their notoriety by understanding the law. They gain the notoriety by the connections that they have in that country. So wouldn't it be best served, even if he already has a lawyer, wouldn't it be best served if the people, which the charter allows this to happen, the people and the People's Council and the people raise an army of lawyers from Finland who speak Finnish, not the one that will be speaking on the phone and using a translator, not the one that isn't domiciled in Finland, not the one because of the rates that he's asking for, maybe he's comfortable with every two weeks reporting. I'm talking about a legal army that has the clout in Finland to move mountains. So we already know what the exact charge, the probable cause, what is it exactly? Let me look at it again. The probable cause of crimes with terrorist intent. We already know what this is. In fact, if you go to the criminal section of that criminal code, it tells you exactly what the repercussion, if you're found guilty, what it means. You can see what the most it actually means for you, which is, it's not even that serious, to be honest. But in reality, we know he's innocent. But why don't we have a people's lawyer? Now, some people may say, oh, it's not necessary. He has enough legal counsel. That's fine. That's your opinion. But my own PM, the one who's missing the time with his son, the one that's missing the time with his loved ones, I believe he deserves a people's lawyer that is domiciled in Finland, speaks the Finnish language fluently, understands the ins and outs of the Finnish legal code, and can sit on a panel conversing fluently in the Finnish language. And I believe that we won't be hearing any more 2 weeks, because according to the research that I've done, which is quite in depth, because I'm not a lazy person, I do quite in depth research. I believe that Simon Ekpa should be allowed to have more free movements and more free communication than he's already have. He's allegedly committed a very specific crime. Everyone should be aware of that very specific crime. They're not charging him with stealing this or stealing that. They're charging him with a very specific crime. Just like in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, this is even more important because in Finland there's actually laws. He's being charged with allegedly a very specific crime, which is governed under Chapter 34A, Sections 1 and 2. So, please, can someone answer the question? Does the current legal counsel of our Honorable Prime Minister, are they fluent in Finnish language? Are they Finnish citizens? Do they belong to a prominent Finnish law firm? And is it the same legal counsel that the chief of staff is using? And what would be the crime in making sure that, from the perspective of having lawyers, that our PM is very, 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 very well taken care of? Because at the end of the day, if 10 lawyers show up now that all speak Finnish and belong to, they went to the Finnish schools, they have the Finnish family, they have the Finnish connections, they have the Finnish everything. If they all show up in defense of Simon Ekpa, do you really think that this nonsense of having him be gagged wherever he's being gagged, do you think it can last? I can tell you that Donald Trump doesn't enter a law court with one lawyer. I can tell you that even Joe Biden's son isn't going to enter a law court with one lawyer. They have a team of lawyers for a reason. And with that, I will yield.
Thank you, Americano. You said a team of lawyers. So, with what you cap up your story with, team of lawyers, one would have been asking you one other question at the beginning. Is there how a lawyer can file a case for a client, then submit it to the chief judge to stand in defense of a client, and then five other lawyers still come with the same case file, submitting the same thing to still defend the same person? How will the chief judge grant audience to 5 different lawyers for the same case?
No, that's
You see that?
not how it works. At the end of the day, if a lawyer presents
Calm
himself
down
to,
now.
I'm very
Calm
calm.
down.
I'm
Calm
incredibly
down.
calm. I'm incredibly calm.
I get the point you made. I'm trying to clear something so that people will understand something. Is either all of you go and quash yourself into one and work as a team? Like when you see MNK's legal team is one. You have like 5 or 10 or 6 lawyers there. They are all working in one. They all bring their intellect all together, and then they go as a team. So that is possible to have, and that is what is happening to PM's case. And then if the legal teams are those that speak Finnish, how will they now go and bring a lawyer that has not been practicing in Finland and is conversant with the laws of Finland to now come in to defend the Prime Minister just because the case is on now and then it's brought in from another place? So it must be those that have been there before and knows their system. It's not necessarily that you must be someone that is born of Finland or born of a particular country to be the one to handle the case. How about our Prime Minister? Our Prime Minister was not born in Finland, but now a Finland citizen. So will you tell me that he cannot handle a case for any Finnish citizen that brings it to his law chambers? He will. He has the license. He has all the information because he has been part of the system. So he studied and become part of the system. He's knowledgeable enough now. So it's not that he must be a born Finnish or the one that the umbilical cord was cut in Finland. The main thing about legal practices is when you get grounded with it, within where you practice and with the norms of the place, so you're good to go. So the legal team are okay, and let us not dig deep into the legal team of the Prime Minister. I will not answer more questions about that again, because at this point we are not permitted, so we have to be careful about that. So and the next person can go to the next question, please.
So just rounding up, I'm not digging into the already established legal team of our honorable Prime Minister, who deserves the best. I'm advocating for what's inside of the charter, which is that the people have their own right and they have their own autonomy. And it's very true, you're right. At some point, if a number of different legal teams come together, one will be the superior legal team, but that decision will be based on the person that they are representing. And so that is what I'm saying. The person that they're representing should have the flexibility and the choice to pick from the top legal experts. And from my research, I'm not saying that PM doesn't have the top legal experts. I'm saying, is that person someone who is well versed and well established within Finland? Because it is actually very important that your lawyer.
Yes, it's well versed. And let that chapter close. Let's go to another question. The persons handling his cases are well versed with the ethics and norms and the laws of Finland. Thank you so much. Who is the next person to pick the mic, please?
The next person is Queen B. Queen B, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Good afternoon.
You have the floor.
Good afternoon from my location. Thank you so much for this privilege. Thank you. Our information minister. Good afternoon, sir. Well done. And I have a question about the message that been circulated. The one that Mrs. CEO you must brought out the first time that she said PM said she should take over the whole thing. That was that message coming from our PM legal team, because she mentioned something like that. So somebody was trying to ask her that question. I think she dodged that question. So in my own opinion, if a lawyer have to deliver that kind of message, because it's a very sensitive message, it don't have to be a message through SMS. It have to be written, and that lawyer have to sign too, to make sure that what she's saying is true, nothing but the truth, not just a text message, screenshot message for that matter. So I think it's very, very deceitful. Right from the one I did not believe. Please, sir, can you make a clarification about that? Thank you.
You see one thing, when Madam you must bow, will say something or post something out. When you people ask her the question, she will block you. When you people ask her to explain, she will block you. Like you said, a legal document should be a legal document and should be declassified. So if she brought out anything to the media, that means there is a red flag on her side because she don't know the implications of what she did. Did any of you see me post out any message or any text all this while that she was ranting that PM sent her to do this and make her this and this and that? No, I was waiting for the madness to start in her head because God is using fire to cook something on her head. So for you to bring that screenshot or text message out by yourself to the media, it's a red flag, one. And number two, I did address something, was it yesterday or the day before? In the broadcast that we were, which I later cut the video and circulated. If you people should look at that screenshot that she posted for all of you to read, you see someone to stand in. Stand in was who will carry out the items on the that Prime Minister is supposed to carry out on the agenda, on the program of the convention, That's why you see there is a stand in. So Madam said she will get message. So she brought back message and said, I am to stand in for those items on the program. Stand in for the items on the program. There is no other message that she is able to open her mouth and tell all of you that they said I should come and scrap the finance. I should come and scrap fundraising. I should come and scrap the defense. I should go and enter defense. I should go and do this and do that. No. All of you listen to the commanders that spoke on ground. It's the same thing that we are saying and protecting, that the commanders are protecting and saying. The finance, the defense, and the PA. Do not go and touch these places using any excuse of whatsoever. Don't use it to validate anything because you don't have authority. And no power was given for you to do that. From that nonsense that she posted, did you people see where it was written that you must dissolve the government inside the convention and then dissolve Prime Minister? Did you people see it in that nonsense that she posted? You did not see it. So if you did not see it, so why did she go to dissolve the government? Did she get the message from that nonsense post that she made? Did she come to form and scrap the government from that nonsense post that she made? When they are coming to shout, surrogate, everyone should be going to read and type what surrogacy means and the legality of surrogacy, the implications. You should be stated, you have the power to sign my documents for marriage. You have the power to sign my document for withdrawal of money in the account. You have the power to sign my document to deposit money. You have the power to sign my document to sell my property in my state. You have the power to stand in and then go into the defense and then scrap the defense, become the signatory to the defense. You have my power to go to the website and make changes. Where did all of you see that? So they play some of you, Ojoro, by using the small opportunity that was given to somebody to carry out the items on the program of the convention that was supposed to be carried out by our Prime Minister. So because we gave her the opportunity to do so, she now came back on that to come and deceive all of you. That is why we are saying you don't allow those nonsense to happen, because nobody agreed to such nonsense. But those that want power, they don't want to be sacked from government. They want to answer new names. They will keep quiet and then swallow nonsense. That is how you hear of accountability coming. Because we say, take accountability away. Don't go there. All of you should go and listen to the general commanders that made their broadcast and then drop it for us. It is for our assimilation and understanding so that we can connect the dots and know that the important thing that we have been shouting is don't go to the defense, don't go to the finance, and don't go to the PA of Prime Minister. These are these three places that you don't mingle. You can continue to do your madness in whichever way that you're doing. Write whatever letter, bring out whatever letter you like. First and foremost, know that whatever letter you bring out, you are implicating yourself and implicating the privacy of the legal person that communicated to you, which such document should not be in public, because the person that sent the message is incommunicado. So if there is a privacy that this person now is able to communicate to somebody and say, okay, you people ask me question, this is what I'm saying, and you're bringing it to the public to show that this person communicated in this source or that source, are you not implicating the person? Are you not implicating the person? You people are not using your brain. Someone is under investigation. You're bringing something out to the media because of your stupidity. You don't have sense. That is why you will ask me many questions about the legal processes. I will tell you, not this one. This one I will not answer you. This one I will not answer. This one remains like that. Because it is not time to bring and answer some questions the way they should be. But I know I have the answers. The next person, please. Master K, who is next?
Yeah, I think the next person to speak is Uchenna. Uchenna, are you there? Mazi Uchenna, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. I'm here.
Yeah, let's go. You have the floor, my brother.
I'm from Greece.
Wow.
Are you hearing my voice?
Tell him that his network is cracking, or you can't tell him well. His network is cracking.
Okay. Yeah, it's my
Uchenna, your network is not nice at all. Yeah, I can hear you, but you're really breaking. I don't know why. Are you going to try go out and come back again? Just try to change your position because we can't hear you. I promise you, if you go on with your submission, we won't hear anything.
Okay, let me go off and come back, right?
Yeah, I'll send you the mic. You just go out. I'll send you the mic. Thank you. David Paul, are you there?
Yes, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Am I coming out? Am I coming out?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you very much. I greet each and every one of you in the media because you people are doing wonderful work. I say you people should carry on and be strong. We are in the last battle. A lot of things will come up. I wish you always remember the words of our leader. He said that there will be a time that it will seem like all light is too hot. We have to go to our brain and continue pushing, using our brain. You know, all these things that are going on here, one certain time, my mind just come into my mind and say, we are now from Department of Unfair. That some people will come up like this and use the issue of Biafra to be saying like you are playing caricature. People who are in this battle should understand that we are fighting for our survival. We are not fighting to be a politics, to find who will be the on top or who will be down. We are fighting for survival, and we should make up our mind and come together and do this thing once and for all. Because this one person will come because he wanted to be authority and start intimidating others. It's not the right way to go. I want us to understand that, and even the way the so-called US is speaking, I don't know if you really know Biafrans and know who Igbos are. Woman don't talk to a man like this in the Biafra land. She speak beyond the way woman should speak. We are a culture, and she should understand that if she wanted to do or get authority, she should know that men, an Igbo man, always be the first before woman. This is number one thing I'm speaking here because I know that maybe somebody here will hear what I say and cut it and send it to her. She should try to control herself. If she's in the pressure, she should try to control herself. Because with the way she acts, to my own understanding, I have a suspicion she knows what is going on. And maybe her hand is in what is going on. She should try to control herself, or she should come up openly and clarify everything so that we match ahead. It is easy to open hand in Nigeria and correct money, but when you eat that money, you don't know where it take you to. Many of our politicians in back home could not be able to speak because of the money they eat. It's not that they like what is going on, but when you put money first, at the end, you only end up by regretting. So I will stop here, but I want to ask one question for the Minister of Information. My question I want to ask, because I've been following up what is going on. I want to ask, how sure are you people that the Prime Minister is in the hand of the Finnish government? Because with all that is going on, it's not just clear. It's not clear, and some information is coming from Nigeria, and Nigeria is not a place to be trusted. So I want to ask: are you sure that Prime Minister is in the hand of Finnish government, or is there any other things that we are yet to know? Thank you.
There is no other thing that you are yet to know. Prime Minister is not in Nigeria.
I'm not saying
He's
that
not
whether
in,
it's in Nigeria. I'm saying that whether in Finland, whether it's in the hand of the Finnish authority. I'm not saying whether they're taking back. I'm saying that Nigerian media are the ones that are bringing news. I'm not saying that they're taking back to Nigeria. No.
So listen, forget about Nigerian news. So Prime Minister is not out of Finland. He's not in the hands of another government. He's in the hands of Finland government, not in the hands of Nigeria or any other African country. So he's not taken out of Finland. He will not be taken out of Finland. So he's safe and sound in Finland. So whatever one Nigeria will be saying or writing, ignore them. Ignore them. Don't take their publications.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my Honorable Minister, and thank you, David Paul. My Honorable Minister, please, MID is requesting, I can't bring him up. I want you to help me here.
Network on the crack.
Oh my God. So next person is Brian Williams. Are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My emeritus active Minister of Information. You is strong. You have been tagged emeritus and you are still active.
If I know strong leg for ground before this time, I for done the sickle.
I tell you, no be small one, no. Emeritus that is still active.
The bullet no be only physical bullet, they come on.
I tell you, no be small one, no. It be like say your juju pass the oracle.
Now so God make them this time. They surpass me.
Hey, okay, allow small before I go talk with you. I want to talk. I beg. I just want to delve into two or three phases. I will go into military, I will go into government, and I will go into the word that she's using. And I will be correlating that military is the stronghold of every country, of a nation, and when it fails. That America today is strong, that being feared among the nation, and they have the strongest army in the whole world as of 2024, is because of the military. Be it the hardware, precision, the scientific, all those things, is because of the military. That defense have strengthened the economy, bring people to invest because of the safety and everything, and it makes countries to be afraid to tamper with their citizens wherever they are. It's because of the military. That Israel is able to today to live among the enemies and still beat them up, and dealt the person decisively with them is because of who they are, military. And that today the zoo is crying bitterly and running head-scatter with their legs touching their ears because of Biafra Defense Military Force. And for that, Biafrans, on no account should we, by nature, by dream, death or alive, second or support or indulge in any activity that will put an end or to limit the strength of our military. Any person or group or entities or party that is trying to buy or boycott, put down our military, that one is the first class enemy of Biafra. The person doesn't mean well. So you must bow, or what Ngozi Orebeze by now, let me call her by name, Ngozi Orebeze, trying to force our military, a whole general of Butuzo. I keep reading his write-up, understand, to bow or to have somebody elect before him because he refused to bow. What does that tell you? The person's hand is not clean. Because why? What? Military is the strength of this government. If once the military fall, whatever we are doing here is babash, is rubbish. So that is why we must queue in on that account, those two accounts. Because that account alone, like the one that comes at Biafra Republic gov.org/donate, the one I pegged on my profile, the one I asked her the question 5 times, and she said it's correct. I was the one that asked her that question, Sonny. That account is not just dealing with, it's not just dealing with monetary aspect. When you log into that account tells about the government. That account will show you the history for those that would, for foreigners that would like to know like to get a quick information of our government is through that account. And now they are plotting to pull it down. What does that say? That they are plotting to close the mouth of people that will come after the redeclaration to know more about the country, a brief information about the country. Because in that account, you have the old supporters of the Biafra government when the first war, the genocidal war took place. The people like Mohammed Ali, the Haiti government president then, even the UK parliament, those ones, history was there. Instead that account, you have the IOU tax, all those things, referendum, history, the present and past history of Biafra. Instead that account. The mission is to kill it and have everything about you closed. So that is something every Biafra must not allow to happen. And how do you make that effective? Is by keep on going to that account, make your donation, keeping it alive, so that they will see that their plot has failed. So what I'm saying again is this: she using the word surrogate or whatever, it is the right word used in the wrong place. She already has clarified us as political party, but I want to use the other aspect of the word which she doesn't know of that surrogate. Is using forcefully to representing a constituent that never elected you. She should go and read the rest. She should go and search that political side So what she nailed herself by using that word again, because she's forcefully representing constituent of that never elected her. And that is the case. That one is, by the way. Again, we, as the Constitution of Biafra stated, that we are practicing what we call Confederate state. And what does that mean? Every state lives according to their laws and have the right to uphold it and have the right to elect and select, or elect or do everything and enact laws. And that is one thing I'm calling on every Biafran today, home and abroad. Homeland and those ones, like there was a person that said, Onyenyere one, he has used in his statement, he didn't know that he has already exercised that power of confederate system. And what does that law state? You have the right to choose where to go. Biafrans in homeland should not be afraid of being pushed or removed from the seat. Stand your ground and make your decision. Choose where to go, and nobody has the force. You are doing what the confederate system applies. And because that is the system of government the Biafra, United States of Biafra is practicing, the same system of government that is being practiced in the United States of America. That is why among the 50 states of the United States of America, a law will come, one state will say, I'm not doing this, but they will pass it according to their own law. For example, LGBT, some state doesn't want it. Abortion law, some state doesn't want it. And federal government and the federal cannot impose it on them. So we have been copied from the system of government in the United States of America as a confederate state. We must enact it, we must put it in action. So I call on every de facto government to stand on their ground and choose what is right for their state, and nothing will happen. The same is applicable to those abroad. Stand your ground, choose what to do. Nothing will happen. The law is covering you. So the negligence of law is what makes men shake. And sometimes not every man that has scrutiny is a man. That is the mere representation of a scrutiny. That's what they are. And not the inwardness of a man they are representing. So I don't want to take much time. But one thing is for certain, we should not by any means let the defense system or the men on ground, as in weep or even have a second thought, or suddenly have a second thought, why are they still here? But I trust God. I trust EFIK-IBIBIO. Butuzu has made his ground. He made his stand, and we must support them. Understand? So them, whatever thing they are doing, if they like, they go and bring another army, raise it according to whatever thing. This woman is on a fast. She's on a fast mission, and she's beating. As in time is already against her. Understand? Time is already against her. She's running to meet up time. And what is that thing? To destabilize before a prime minister comes to the seat, before the gang law will be removed from prime minister. And because for the fact they don't know when it's going to be removed. So she's beating out time, trying to scatter everything, remove everything, put everything. If I have this thing is as an act or action of somebody on a fast mission to destabilize, not to build, not somebody that's on a mission to build. Because if you're on a mission to build, you sit back, take time, examine, do what we call total scrutinization before implementation. But someone that is on a mission to destroy, it doesn't reason. The thinking faculty closes, the person reasons from anus. So, fellow citizens of Biafra, I will leave you with this submission. Choose you this day where to serve. Stop being on the fence. Stop panicking. Only for the men. You see how my other go the other. Only for the men. And don't let somebody push you. Choose you. And sometimes I watch all the professors and some education or level of education does not mean the level of intellect. It's their own reasoning. We all attended those doctorate degrees. Forget it, we don't put it there. But the difference, it differs from the real life practical. It differs. What you got from the book, it differs from real life practical. This is a tough time, men of toughness is what is called to face it. And that is when you know people that are born for this. We are born for this. But one thing again, remember the word of our Prime Minister that he will never take a word from Nnamdi Kanu, because he does any word that comes from him is not true. It's not him that is saying it. On this we stand. If he Prime Minister for 4 years, he's saying it, knowing fully what would implicate, knowing fully why he's saying it, we stand on that word. We will never take a word from anybody in the name of Prime Minister. We will never take a word from anybody coming in the name of the Prime Minister's lawyer until the Prime Minister himself says it and we see it. So don't be deceived by right top or somebody calling you, bring a lawyer or something to come and speak. We don't take such word from them. We take the word from the Prime Minister himself, because he made us to understand that he will never take a word from Nnamdi Kanu until he comes to meet him in Finland. He knows why, because he's been manipulated. Devil can use anybody. He can even use me speaking today. So that's what I want to say. Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
My information minister, you have anything to say?
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Brian Williams. We're going to move to the next speaker. Our Honorable Minister M.I.D. Bridge is on the stage. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, brothers and sisters and lovers of freedom. I don't have much to say because
Honorable, you're breaking.
I'm still on the way. You hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes, we can hear you.
I said to summarize everything, there is a doctrine that is called opinio ius siva necessitatis, pacta sunt servanda, rebus sic stantibus, meaning that whatever you are doing must substantiate in legality. And the legality in our own case is the Charter of the United States of Biafra, the Charter of the Confederating State of Biafra. Anything you are doing must substantiate on the Charter, because Charter is the only leading principle. It is the guideline in the dark and in light. So everybody must back and beacon on the Charter. There is nothing like emotion. There is nothing like feminism or masculinism. That's what I wanted to say. And God bless our supreme leader, our prime minister, and God bless Biafran Republic government in exile, and the United States of Biafra, as we have redeclared our nation. I'm on the way. We need to do what? To make sure that we fight militarily and liberate Biafra. Time has not yet come for transition. That is what I have to say. Now, I will still come again on mic. God bless our information minister, Honorable Akparawasone, and all of you that support the truth. The truth is that we are a government, and the government is built on the law, which is the instrument for the regulation of human conduct. Thank you, in secula secularum. I yield my mic, I'm on the way. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, my Honorable Minister M.I.D. Bridge. Please, if you've had your time on the speaker, you can, just go down so other people would switch for your position, because there are a lot of people requesting here. Just help me, just to do my job. Thank you. I think David Paul has had his time already. So I see Helen Peters here. Helen Peters, are you on speaker? The speakers here are just 3. I don't know. 1 million. I see 1 million. I see Sister Eunice. Sister Eunice, are you there?
Yeah,
Let's go.
thank you. Good morning, everyone, from my end.
Thank you, Dr. Wasani, able information minister. I know a lot of people might be tired hearing my voice. Yeah, that is how passionate I am about this Biafra, our Biafra. My people, Master K, I greet you and all the speakers, Dr. David Nana. I can't see him here, but I thank you. Nonso, my sister Helen Peters, Sister Stella. Let me just tell it here. You know, please, I have one request to make. That audio that was played, I don't know, Master K, if you were the one that played it. And I just want you to help me, please, to play that audio again. Because I think a lot of these people that are following this woman, this Madam You Must Bow, they've not listened to that audio. That audio is a real, in fact, that's oh my God. Do you know the audio I'm talking about?
Yeah, I guess it's the one that she mentioned Mazin Amdekano in it.
Exactly. I think they need
It
to
was
listen
Ife
to
that played
that.
it.
They need to. Oh, is Ife here?
Ife, come up if you have the audio, because I don't have the
Please, I
audio here.
beg
I
of
don't have
you.
the clip.
We need to listen to that audio again, because I know a lot of people have not listened to that audio. That sends a lot of messages. That sends. Please, yeah, we need to listen to it again, because I know a lot of people must have missed that when Ife was playing, brother was playing it. That sends a lot of, you know, oh my God,
She
I can't
indicted
believe what I
herself.
heard. She indicted herself. I
Yeah.
can't believe what my ears heard. And I'm still wondering why these people are still defending her with impunity. And it really baffles me. Like people
There's a
like
word for
justice and
for these
fairness.
people, Sister Eunice. They are
This
called
this is
gullible.
this is unbelievable. This is really quite unbelievable that this woman said those words from her mouth and people are still clapping for her. Like seriously. Oh my God. You know, just like our prime minister said, that when a few righteous men keep silent, wickedness will thrive, you know, and impunity will thrive. We can't keep quiet. If you're hearing my voice and you claim to love our prime minister, don't stand by the fence. Don't sit on the fence and watch. Take to your Twitter, please. Tweet something about this woman. Just call. I know she has blocked a lot of us, but what I do now is just I tag her. I know I can't comment on her comment section. I will screenshot whatever she posts and I will put it on my platform and I will tag her and I will tell her what she needs to hear. We can't watch things, go wrong, further. We need to protect our prime minister. She is trying in every way, every manner to indict our prime minister the more. And she's trying it, with this, there's this, this is the highest level of witchcraft. And I am sorry that so many people have fallen for this trap. And it baffles me. Like the likes of this Reverend Anene, how can a person, you call yourself a reverend, and you call yourself a pastor, and you don't have the spirit of discernment, and you're there foolishly sitting down and you're saying, yes, yes. Imagine this woman was saying that the intention was for them to disturb and to distract and my God. And this man was sitting there like a mumu. Hey, Jesus, who did this to these people? You are not a pastor. You are, in fact, let me not curse you. Let me not curse you. But my people, please take to your Twitter and tweet about this woman. Let her know that her evil will not prevail. The gate of hell can never prevail. What our prime minister built with his, oh my God, with his sweat, putting his family on the line, staking his health. Do you all remember last year? There was a time our prime minister had this, what's it called? He couldn't speak properly and people were making fun of him. Even at that point, at that stage, he was still granting interviews. He was still talking. He was still speaking for us. And someone would come within a twinkling of an eye to destroy everything that he has built, everything he has fought for. And you telling me that your defense? Oh my goodness! Please, my people, if you claim, I say it again and again, if you claim to love our prime minister, please, this is the little you can do. You can't go to Finland to defend him. Take to your Twitter and let this woman know that atrocities are being exposed.
and her followers, if you can tag any of them, tag them. They will surely bow. And I want to use this opportunity to thank our men. God bless you. God bless you for standing on the truth. God bless you for letting the world know that you are men of principle. You are men of your words. Don't shake. I know you know what you're doing. God bless you. And I yield my mic here.
Please, anybody that have the audio, please come and play because I want to hear. I want to hear more because the one I hear, I've been hearing, my eardrum is kind of, it's kind of inching. So please, if you have the audio, come and play. Oh. Sorry for interjecting because I want to hear. Let me know what she said.
Yeah, Ife, I see you on this. I don't know. You're showing on the speaker here. I don't know if you're on the speaker, but I would love you to come up so you can refresh our ears with that, audio you played earlier. I see you on the speaker, but I don't see where you can unmute. I've tried to bring you down and bring you back up. It's not going forth. My honorable minister, can you help me bring Ife up so he can play the voice note
Yeah,
again?
I'm inviting him up. You go down and come up again.
Okay.
All right, to refresh. As you go down, restart your phone before you come back in again.
You mean me?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. I will. Thank you.
Okay, who goes next? Should be Simon Ekpa Dabereche.
Stella, so I can.
Okay, Stella.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Good evening. I salute everyone. My information minister, sir, salute you, Mazda K, and everybody. I have a cold, so and I've been trying to talk, but each time I want to talk, as if Okay, so and what I wanted to say is this: this lady, we have now found out how 419 she is. In fact, guys, you are watching a coup taking place. You are watching a coup by Ngozi, from Ngozi, to topple our PM's government, to topple Biafra government in exile and de facto government in homeland. If you say it's a lie, answer me. Why is she now dismantling everything our PM, set on? Dismantling every structure. And these structures have been working. This is why Musa was crying. That was why Musa couldn't sleep. Now Musa said he is relaxed. Musa is now chewing bubble gum. Guys, when you are watching this woman dismantling, destroying, disabling, all the things our PM, our PM sets up for this government in exile and de facto homelands to be working and effective so far, all the advantages, achievements we've gotten. This woman is dismantling all of them, to the extent that even our commanders have to now pick up. Then even our commanders have to pick up. We are talking about that they want to dismantle those new army that he's putting in place with the Enugu governor, all of them, because they are working to take off. And this woman is working with them. He's telling
Wait, oh, I hope everyone can hear Stella well because I can't hear her well. It's cutting.
Yes, it's cutting.
No, we can't hear her well. We can't hear her well. She's breaking, and she's not talking anymore.
Stella, check whether your internet where you recharge don't finish. Maybe you never pay bills.
Can somebody hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Is it clearer? Because I'm putting it inside my mouth. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, let me just make it short. Hope you guys can still hear me. What I'm trying to say is that we are watching a coup. A coup is going on from Ngozi, and she's trying to dismantle, all the things our PM set up. You understand? She also wants to dismantle our defense at home to put up her own. This is a red flag there already. The essence of her setting up a government, is it to dismantle everything and create a loophole that Nigeria government will not begin to finish us? And this is exactly what is going on. On that note, she's an enemy. So, I was discussing of going to make peace. No, it's of no use, guys. You can't make a peace with the devil. You can't make a peace with the Boko Haram. At the end of the day, we will not say repented Boko Haram. Are we supposed to be working with repented DOS, repented Boko Haram? No. So she's an enemy. So what we'll do is to make sure we disable her. We need to speak with our CRC. And I also want to make sure that this lawyer we have for our PM, we have to really make sure she doesn't have contact with the lawyer anymore because she's a sellout. She's a DOS. She's a one Nigerianist. So we want to make sure she doesn't get in touch with PM's lawyer anymore from now onwards. In fact, that lawyer, we needed him to also talk to us. One or two of them should, okay, so if not, at least talk to our, cabinets and let's know what's going on, and then disconnect PM's lawyer from Ngozi. Ngozi is a sellout. Ngozi is one Nigerianist. And, we've been talking about it. We've been talking about this. I've been listening or hearing about Ngozi being one Nigerianist from very, very long time ago. Yet you guys left her there and continue to work with her. What was your intentions? You understand? Somebody was saying, maybe because she repented, meaning we are working with repented Boko Haram. Check it out. So now all of us now know, please, let's make sure she doesn't get close to PM because this one she's doing rush. She wants to make sure that by the time her PM is out, she must have dismantled everything. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, our beautiful Stella. Master K, can you see everyone now?
Yeah, I
Let
can
us
see
know.
everyone now. Yeah, very,
Okay.
very correct.
Back to you guys.
Thank
I
you.
think next person
Yeah,
should be Simon Ekbadabereche
yeah,
before
Simon
Chibuike.
Ekpa.
No, I just want
Mazi Dabericha, are you there?
yeah, I'm here, Mazdiki. I just want Ife to play the audio because, please.
Okay, Ife, let's go.
Sujans have said. I know he said we declared on the 29th, but these people, they have an ulterior motive. They have an intention to disrupt our declaration. On that, is it 2nd or 3rd of December 2nd. December the 2nd. Yes. They have a master plan to disrupt that event on the 2nd. Yes. And they plan to disrupt that by destroying all Batobie. That was their plan. They wanted to either one of the plans was to disrupt that event on that 2nd. Yes. With so much chaos that the Finnish police will come in and just chase everybody away and disrupt everybody. That was one of the plans. The second plan they were planning with the Nigerian government is to somehow let Onyendu come out maybe a day before, be in Finland, coming to the venue, declare on that day to render our just to render so many things,
to what they wanted that. But that didn't work out because they never liked Alberto. They don't respect him. When he gives rules, they don't respect him. These are people that they mob him on the back end. They crowd him. They destroy him. They put him in a position where the poor boy cannot, poor man, sorry, cannot even move, cannot talk. But he knows what they are made of. He knows their plan. But that has been their modus operandi for some time, for the years. So that's what they put him in such a tight corner that sometimes Odogu does something, you start to wonder, is this something, this decision coming from somebody like him? So that has been how they operate behind the scene. They don't respect him. They hate him so much. That is why even when he gave an instruction, some of these other mediocres on the other aspect, on the other hand, will be saying, oh, it is not from all but let him drop.
Go ahead. Please, my brother, can you just do you see the way she was counting every line of every word that she was using, which means she don't even, I think, well, anyway, let me just leave it. You don't even know how to lie, sir. That is the problem.
Hello. So, Mazda Dikalo will come to Finland and disrupt the event. So, Mazda Dikalo, Nigeria will release Mazda Dikalo and he will come to Finland to stop Biafra declaration. Eh? Hey!
At the same time, lying again, lying on innocent people's, lying on innocent Biafrans, on honorable Biafrans, lying, counting her words, lying openly within herself, within her conscience. She knows that she's lying. That is why he was counting it, mistaking our prime minister, Eodogu himself, Obato Obie, mistaking him for a Chineke akpola nwanyị ọkụ. In when a lock, you get luck. Say I need quick know all these things from inside Finland. I dare me for question you directly. It is I get time for cho. Go ahead, my brother.
No, they don't like the poor boy.
Our prime minister, wala poor boy. Oh, Odogu, chai. So one no, got the one no.
They don't like the poor boy. They hate him so much.
Now, our information minister and Nkere now, all those one now, they are not the sabo. That is what she's trying to tell us now.
They hate the poor boy so much. I beg you. Hey, don't worry. The devil will use his or her hand to destroy himself or herself. That's all. That's what I believe. Anyway, I don't have much to say, but I just want to say thanks to everyone that has been, doing a marvelous work coming on media, airspace every time, to push back on all these their lying machine, and they let the truth to surface and let people see what the truth is all about. You know. Anyway, I don't really have much to say. Just that this audio now that that if I just play out, is another shocking wave out there. So, and our Minister of Information, please, I want to call to your attention, please, when you post something, Biko, no verse. All those monkey face where you dey put, I beg, stop they put all those things. Make your tweet they look very, very serious. When I see all those things where they put for all those laughing emoji and the monkey face, me, I don't like all those things. I can tell you, like I'm serious. You need to make your tweet look very mature and serious. Serious tweet. When somebody will read your tweet, you know that yes, this is a Minister of Information. All those things make it to look kind of a little bit childish. That's all I have to say.
My
Please
brother, I
try to
disagree
make it
with you.
better.
Must he be crying?
Because those things
Exactly.
are laughable.
And
When
it
you
looks
see some
childish
of
to
the
me.
words you are
It looks
hearing from
childish.
them,
Me,
they
I
are
don't like all those
laughable.
things.
And there is no way you can express yourself than to put that laughing emoji. I disagree with you for that one, my brother. Beg.
No. Helen,
Information
you
minister and
know
my
understand what
co-host,
I'm saying.
please, I am supporting this space today with the whopping son of one Ejema point 50 cents. I am going to send the receipt straight away. Thank you.
Please, Mazi Sonny, our information, please. You need to do more thing on that because make it your tweet need to be looking serious and very good and mature because that.
My people, I have a question, though, I beg. As dogged as our prime minister, can anybody put him in a tight corner that the prime minister will not come out and dismantle? I have that question for everybody. For those fools, those morons who are believing this, I don't know the language that we use for her. Can anybody put our prime minister Odogu of every corner? That man is Odogu. He's a self-made that nobody can get close. Can anybody put that man in a tight corner that this woman is trying to humiliate herself, that they put the poor boy for a tight corner as if he's her son? Thunder fire you there. Please, it's a question. Thank you very much.
No, Sister Helen Peters, is it somebody like me and you that they will come and deceive with those kind of cheap lie? No, trying to prostrate that our information ministers, our honorable finance minister, and our honorable sources, they are not disabled now. That is what they are not trying, without no evidence.
Mazaki.
Can I
Can
say
anybody
something,
put
please?
you in a tight corner, not to talk of a whole prime minister?
Mazaki, are you
A whole prime
Can I
minister.
say something?
The
Yes, I'm
Odogu.
here.
control the space now?
Yeah. I'm just trying to control it, please. So I think Helen Peter said she has one question. So I'll give you 1 minute to ask your question quickly. Sister Helen, are you there? I've unmuted.
You mute me, you are telling me if I'm there. I am here and I've already asked my question. Probably you did not hear. I said as Odogu as our prime minister, can anybody put him in a tight corner that this woman is trying to claim? Can anyone? Odogu Diagbadagruru, the self-made man, the man that will move a step and everywhere will be shaking. Can anybody put that man in a tight corner? Like this woman is just manipulating the minds of the morons following her? It's just my question, please. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, my lovely sister Helen. Nobody can put our prime minister in a tight corner. Everybody can see what we've been doing, understand. And as we do it, they show. Not be something we say they do for private, you understand. So there's nobody that can touch or put our prime minister in a tight corner. Never. It's not possible. With everything he has done for years now, it's not possible. The next person that will go will be.
Mazi, one question, please. 1 minute.
You want to ask a
Please,
question, Daberechi?
yeah, just a minute because this voice if I just played now. This was their last fundraising. That fundraising that happened Saturday, right? This past Saturday, where people gathered and listened to what she said. I mean, when she said that Mazen and the girl, Nigeria can maybe release Mazen and the girl to come to Finland and destroy what they are doing. I hope that was where people gathered and they were listening to what when she was saying this. Like a lot of people were there listening to what she was saying, and they can't use their tongue to calm their teeth. Anyway, go on. It's all good.
Mazaki.
So should I go
Yes,
on now?
TBK, go ahead.
Okay, so I greet you. All protocols have our information minister. I greet you. Mazda K, I greet you. Ife, and everyone staying here. So just like what you posted, the voice note, that is a very big bombshell that we have to maybe you can put it in Jobun Trong, or you put it in your timeline so that we listen to it again. Because what I listened there and what I discovered is called psychological sophisticated media warfare against the prime minister himself. What they are trying to do there is just to sideline him and to take over. It's called coup. This is psychological coup. Work on your mind. They twist your mind. Before you know, you don't know what you are saying again. So, and those morons that have been listening to her there have been believing that lies. So if you can see the way they are saying that, trying to disrespect our prime minister, tries to disrespect our prime minister, tries to disrespect that poor boy, put him in a tight corner. It's a psychological thing just to put our Biafrans off. But the unfortunate news to her is that the Biafrans have known the truth. The spirit of Biafra has been moving, and I can assure you that you see that fundraising that they did that last time, that a lot of people will not fund that devilish account. I'm telling you, this coming week, a lot of people will fund the real Biafran account. And the people that will continue again, as the days go by, people will be liberated because the spirit of Biafrans have been released all over the world. And it's time to naked her and then shame her because she has been sent. She didn't come on her own. She came with the mandate of the devil, the darkness. Because this is what our leader says, that we are fighting against darkness. It's just light and darkness. So people should not see her like as Ngozi or as a person. She's on a very great mission from her employer. You understand? Just like people like Hope Uzodinma that they have sent to destroy. So that is how it is. But these things must happen so that the prophecy of our leader Mazinam Bikano will be fulfilled. That as we are coming to get to the ending of this celebration, it will be very, very difficult than the first. But at the end, the Biafra will come. And those who does not have good heart, clean heart, who have put themselves into different evil, will not see Biafra. And that is what is going on now. Most people that will still remain there are the people that their hearts and their hand is not clean. But a lot of our innocent Biafrans who have been falling onto their voodoos, their juju, the Nigerian government, they do a lot of juju before they do anything. So a lot of them have fallen and they will be liberated. So I thank our information minister. Right now, the bullet is on him. The bullet is on our finance minister. The bullet is on our men on the ground. And we should pray for them. In your privacy, pray for them. Invoke the spirits of the dead, because our obligation outweigh the living than it outweigh the living. It's way more to the dead. So let's pray that Okike will keep them. As they are standing, they will stand until the final end. Have you seen? So what is going on now? Their main target is now, when they discover that they can't get our men on ground, they can't take over our finances, they resort to propaganda. It's called media propaganda, by twisting the minds of Biafra, which now they have failed. I've seen, at least I can count up to 11 people I knew that they are part of, they were believing her story last week, that today some of them have risen. They started reasoning well. I'm telling you, 11 people I knew, they have risen. So the spirit of Biafra is in charge, and we should keep on mounting, preach the truth, stand on the truth, do not back down. She didn't hijack any government. No, she only just break out from out. So she didn't hijack nothing. She just break out. She just a breakaway, just on her own group, because she's not representing anybody. She's not representing the government of the people. She's not representing Biafrans in homeland. She's not representing nothing. She's just and her group on her own. So very soon they will become DOS, and their own falling will be worse than the DOS. They are going to fall straight to the ground without even no way of holding hand. So that is it. So my question to our information minister is, now that there is a breakout from them, the evil seed have been able to come out from the real government, because we are the government. We are the government. We have the prime minister. As long as the prime minister still remains, he is the government until when they have a new government, a new prime minister, before there will be a new transition. So for now, the prime minister remains the head of the government. So now, my question to our information minister: why not? We need you guys. At least I saw Professor Joy Irobi standing with the truth. I saw Professor Chioma standing with the truth, with you and other ministers standing with the truth. We want you people to come out and talk to Biafrans and address us and give us way going on. You know, something like the way our prime minister has been doing it. You guys should be doing it now uniformly, maybe once in a week or 2 times a week. That is what we need. Like, when will you just people come out, all of you will come out in a press brief, you know, you give Biafrans hope that the government is still standing, that these people are breakouts, you know, so that a whole lot of our people back home, because our people back home are believing us, are believing you guys. They've seen, know the truth, and some of them are still being threatened. They need you people to stand, to come out and stand and make a statement. So I'm appealing to you, our information minister, to you guys should come together and come out and give a press brief. All of you want to see you people appearing, just like the way you people appear in the fundraising, like that. Just appear, the ministers, the cabinet ministers, appear and talk to Biafrans. Give us press briefings, the next thing to go, like what next to do and the next thing to do. That is my request to you, our information minister. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. That shall be done. The cabinet ministers of the prime minister, they are preparing for that and they are coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you,
I
man.
appreciate.
Thank you, Mazi Chibike, for that. I think the next person to speak is David Nana. Mazi David, are you there? Before network kick you out again, or you've been struggling for a while now.
Yes, I'm here. Okay.
Let's go.
Thank
Let's
you
go. We
so
can hear
much.
you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Before I forget, please, Ife, that voice you played is very important. If we can have those voices and be sharing it, very, very important. It's a very important tool against this woman that want to take over and rubbish what our prime minister have done. Secondly, I want us to take our mind back to what our prime minister said. The time we gave the IPO, the DOS headed by Ejiofor, and the time we gave the political leader from the South is vote of no confidence. When the spirit of Biafra leaves you, whenever you come online to make statement, you see that you'll be implicating yourself. This is actually what is happening to this Madam You Must Bow. And we will not take this thing very lightly. Just like our sister Stella said here, it is very, very important that we understand that this woman is not working with ordinary hand. Our prime minister, before he went for questioning, you remember the EFIK-IBIBIO and other people were planning to go to India. As a matter of fact, all the voodoo they have been doing in Nigeria were not able to work. They have to seek for external forces in order to bring our freedom and our liberation down. So what you see playing out, even some people that you least expected can cue in to this unforeseen circumstances that we have found ourselves in this particular time. It may not be ordinary, to be frank and sincere. And have you ever taken time to look at the photo of that woman very, very well? You will know that she is deeply possessed by some forces that she is using to morose all these people into her side. It is very, very important that, and I want to use this opportunity to appeal to my Minister of Information. Please, I know there are things that you guys are putting on ground, but we don't need to waste time. Our Prime Minister put everything in place for things to happen. The reason why it seems as if she had taken over the government is because The cabinet of our prime minister have not been able to come out to at least to sit and elect somebody who will act until our prime minister comes out, so that you see that the power will drift from her. As long as we don't know when our prime minister is coming out, if it is possible, we can try to find that. Please, the government is a very good position to find that actually from Finland. We have people in Finland. We can engage the services of, people that can be able to find out what is actually happening. If our prime minister is not coming out very soon, then somebody can act on her behalf. Otherwise, if we allow this woman to go the way she is going, before we can pick up the pieces of what she has broken, it might be very, very late. This is very, very important because all fingers are pointing at her. Earlier in her entry into this movement, there were insinuations, there were accusations that she was a Nigerian agent. And just like our sister Stella said, we overlooked that. Look at now, at the finishing line of our restoration, she had just surfaced to be able to rubbish what we have. But this woman have hijacked it and tried to derail it. It is very, very important the ministers in the cabinet act very fast before things get out of hand. And for those who are following her, this is the time, if we can be able to share all these her audios where he was calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this boy, or Prime Minister this boy, even this man. These are things that you can't toy with. You no longer know who is your leader. You no longer know who is the Prime Minister. And you are addressing him as this man and addressing him as this boy. These are things we should not take for granted. This woman has an agenda. And she can only succeed if we allow her to do that. If we continue to say our prime minister is going to come back, and we are waiting while she is spoiling a lot of things, without putting some motions in place to checkmate all her activities and be able to take over the leadership of this prime ministership, duly elected somebody that can take care for the meantime, she will continue to do the damage. And people are not seeing it because she has been able to brainwash them with the voodoo. People are not seeing clearly. Don't mind those who call themselves reverend fathers and reverend sisters. They are the first persons that the voodoo will catch because you think that they are men of God or women of God, that they are closer to God. The devil will get them before you self. So what am I saying? What I'm trying to say is that it is very, very important that all these audio voices that she has been able to bring out, that he implicated her in so many ways, will continue to share it even to her followers, and that the government should come together and be able to find a solution to these her utterances online, because what she is now doing is coming online to talk. She is not, if actually she want to, you want to do better than prime minister, your work will not be on social media. Our prime minister will only come to social media when he brings result. Now your own started with social media, talking, expulsion, castigation, closing account. This account is not workable. This and that. Is that what a COS should be doing at this time? So please, our people, you have been able to see. One thing that I know is that if you have the spirit of Biafra in you, nobody needs to tell you that this person is at the right side or the wrong side, because that spirit will certainly drift you to the right side of history. And I'm so glad that this thing happened. If this didn't happen, would you have believed that Ngozi Orebeze would be this way? If this thing didn't happen, would you have seen all these pastors that, PM, would you have known that they would drift to the other side? If this thing didn't happen, I wouldn't know that Ronnie, Carla Deems, Ugochukwu, and all the rest of them will be drifting towards the wrong side of the history. But it's good it happened, so that breeze don't blow, fire onyash don't open. We have seen that the fire onyash, there is no pant on it. So we can be able to now know actually that these people are part of the problem that we have in this movement. And I thank God we are on the right side of history. Thank you so much as I yield my mind.
Thank you so much, Mazi David. The next to go would be our lovely sister Mary Telkamp. Are you there?
I'm here. Oh, thank God. You guys remember me. Oh, my hand already break. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Information Minister David, everyone. Our leader, Itiade Kondo. Oh, good evening, wherever you are. We love you. We love you guys so much, our fathers and our son. Yes, my people, Information Minister Bego, I have a question for you. Either a question or my opinion. I just want to know. And Biafra, if this woman, Nkozi Orabeze, if this woman said he want to remove one of our commander, where is he have another commander to replace our own commander? I don't understand. Because if you don't have anything concern our defense or our soldiers in ground, and immediately you don't know anything about them, and you want to remove him and present another person, where do you find, where this woman, Nkozi Orabeze, please Biafra, it's very, very serious. So, where is he get another soldiers or another commander to be among us to present our land, our nation? Please ask Information Minister, this one is for you. And another one again, too. I remember the time Dubai had a column, Arab nation, this Dubai, all of them, they go. I remember the time where they said a lot of terrorist, criminal, Boko Haram, the people where they play 419, all this Yahoo, all for the government, the people where they steal, a lot of condemning, and all sit in Nigerian government politician. And they said they should call their name. Nigerian government, when Orabeze present now, will be the eye of Biafra to destroy. That time, Nigeria and I, they don't want to call their name. A country where they know the whole terrorists in the whole world know about it. Nigeria did not call the name. They say it's not yet. Please, my people, I'm asking this question. We are just declare our own just few days ago. A woman called, he loved his nation so much, and he want peace, and he want to follow the rule of the nation. Then, you are not even sit there yet, and you're calling your soldiers' name for the hand of enemy. Because by you calling those people name, you are not even there. You don't even, you are not even, as I heard from our commander, you don't know anything. And you call their name, and you want to present your people. You want to cover your people. Please, my people, I should ask this woman, what is the motive she's doing that? Even the nation, when himself come out the first time, cry in the whole world, crocodile tears, said the nation is this, is criminal, is terrorist. They are calling people to come and kill Biafra. But now himself, she herself, Nkozi Orabeze, is calling the name of his soldiers that he was present before he sit there. Please, they should answer me, or Information Minister, or Biafrans. What is the motive of doing that? Thank you very much.
Mr. Mary, everything is to come and destroy the Biafra army. And when you listen to the Biafra army generals talking, they told you she wants to come and sabotage them. She wants to come and set up a new group that they will now use like a bubagu to come and sabotage what they are doing. So the madam is not in for good. That is why every Biafran need to understand and wake up. Anybody that means well will not go to attack or to penetrate the defense of the country. You should look for somewhere else to go. But if you don't mean well, the first place you will go is the defense. So that's what everyone needs to understand. So if you have been sleeping, please wake up. Understand very well that Sonny is not here to look for power like the way they are lying and deceiving all of you. Sonny is here to open your eyes so that the enemies within will not come and walk a pathway for the enemies outside to come in and take over your defense. If your defense is taken over, you are all gone. So your eyes should all be open at this time. Yes, after listening to the general commanders on ground, because the commanders are the Biafra we are fighting. Without those commanders, there is no Biafra anywhere. Without those generals on ground fighting inside the bush since 2020 to this day, the Biafra we are talking about is nowhere. So it's a call to action for all of you to listen to what the commanders are saying and come to the understanding and application of what needs to be done. What they are asking for is your continuous and massive support of fundraising to the rightful account that Prime Minister had ordained. And that is the one that we are using to do fundraising every Saturday, where you see me, you see the Finance Minister, you see many of the cabinet members there, you see the Deputy Minister of Information and all of you. So the Defense Department coming out from the homeland to talk is for all of you to know that they want your security. They want your women and children not to be overrun. They want your parents, they want your babies, they want your siblings not to be slaughtered, because when it happens, people will not come back and then start blaming them. They are telling you, they are putting you on alert. They are letting you to know that these are the plans that this evil is trying to put on the way. So wake up, everybody. Do not be carried away with emotions and the love of the declaration of Biafra. That is what they are telling you. They are telling all of you to wake up. So everyone should wake up and listen to what the generals in the battlefield are saying, because we are at the crossroads. And if you do any mistake now, by allowing all this nonsense to take you by chance, you are gone. So the defense of a country is in the finance, and the finance is in the defense. So everyone should wake up and face the needful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the
Go.
next person to go is thank you, Mary Telkamp. Thank you so much for your submission. Mazi Chooks, are you there? Chooks Akomeze. Onye Query. I hope I tried. Mazi Chooks, are you there?
Honorable Minister, thank you for listening to
Permission granted, my honorable minister.
thank you. Very welcome. Yes, yes, in Finland, and you're very Poland. What I want to tell you is the military department of Biafra Republic of Finland
Biafra Republic government in exile has taken up the responsibility. That is the department that I chair, and you saw me in your command. We are on the side of the truth. Nobody can oppose our Prime Minister, and nobody can disrupt the government and the situation that we are in. Everybody must be strong. I am a professor of international relations and European studies. I know what is meant by law, and I know that law, observance of law, that leads us to Biafra, which the international community is wanting us to be. Anybody that is very intelligent speaking, whether it's in terms of law, is not in tandem with what we are doing. There is nothing like defense minister. But what is here now is the liberation of Biafra. The defense has gotten to the hand of men on ground. Men on ground henceforth must be the one that very much wants our defense strategy, not the defense minister. Thank you very much.
Mazi MID, your network is really messy, man. Your voice is low, your network is messy. I don't even know if I, got what you said clearly. If you're in a... Yes, we can hear you now. Yes. Yes, just stay like this and talk.
I say, I'm not saying this, I'm not saying. I am saying that the defense of Biafra has moved from the defense minister to the military. The military has taken charge, and it is under the hand of General Bukuto. Nobody should fear. Nobody should fear. The highest thing we are going to preoccupy or we are going to care about is our Sunday, the body of our strength. Everybody that is coming here to read parade about leadership is making black and mistake. Our defense is in the hands of the men on ground, led by General Bukuto and the men. Our own as the representative of the military is to support them. Anybody coming under the Swati Boya representative should know that the defense is in the hands of our men of ground. We that are in the diaspora must support them financially, economically, diplomatically, in terms of media, by raising funds just as we used to do. And www.ipob.in.usa.org/donate. www.biafrarepublic.org/donate. God bless you.
Thank you, our lovely MID Bridge, for your submission. I heard less of your voice, but it's fine. Mazi Chooks, are you there now? Mazi Chooks, I've called you for more than 3 times now. You are not responding.
Thank you. Sorry, I've been busy. My people, we have seen that. Am I coming out?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, our information minister, Mazbake, and every one of us here that's spoken. We have seen that I'm born on Africa, the enemy of our time, freedom, that has been put in place by the terrorist government of the zoo, has started showing up her originality. Now, some people are saying, just watch, let's watch and see. And so many people are sitting on the fence. What I want to tell us is this. If we are keeping quiet, it only means that all the money you and I has put in building this our freedom through our Prime Minister, hard work, and the structure he has built, all the contributions, all our discussion for years, and everything we have done, if we keep quiet, it means that we don't know what we are doing before. It means that Nankaka na-akpọ Tichako ọkụkọ kwọrọ ọkụkọ aka. We must not keep quiet, and we must not end it only in saying. Somebody saying, make peace. There is no peace you will make with the devil. There is no peace you will make with the devil. That even you that want to make that peace will not be nailed. Her disposition has shown that she is never ready for peace. She blocked everybody. She talks anyhow just because you want to talk. So everybody, we must put our full chest and commitment to this, our battle. Remember the statement of Ambazonian guest that came to our convention. He said that, but one enemy we will see is our people. And we must deal with them first if we will have progress. We should remember that he told us that that was their mistake. They discovered that that was their mistake. And we have started seeing it unfolding. So we must continue. Remember our reader said, continuity is the key. Persistence is the key. Perseverance is the key. Never say no. Never say I'm worried. We must continue to fight this monster that the terrorist government has strategized against us, because this has been their plan for years and they are out. So, and thank God we are out. And God will definitely open the eyes of some of our people that has not come to reality. Pains my heart when I see Starman. Pains my heart when I see Ugochukwu. Pains my heart when I see justice, fairness, that came to the podium in convention as gave a speech. So there is nothing that will move us. We continue, no going back. Her work is obvious that she never wants our freedom. That everything she was doing is just to get our trust. And that she thought that he has gotten. And she has started showing her reality. Only under 3 weeks, we have seen everything she has done. From the third day, our Prime Minister went in for answers. She started. How can you tell me that you are genuine? When you see what they are writing, they are putting Prime Minister. I just be laughing at these people. People say it was because she's a woman. What do you mean that she's a woman? It's not because she's a woman. That is a statement of looking for sympathy. And people who are emotional, who always take their own decision through emotion, will always fall in their hands. So, thank you, our information minister, and all our people. We must continue. And I support that suggestion of David Inanna, Dr. David Inanna gave, that the cabinet should do something immediately. Thank you, and God bless you.
Chooks, are you done?
Yes, it's done.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you, my brother. Let's just move to the next speaker quickly because we have a lot of people
Mazaki, can you
requesting. Yeah,
reduce the time? At least we have 14
yeah. Let
people
me
to
just take it to
request.
3 minutes, right? How many minutes?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, 3 minutes. Everyone, I'm going to time you guys 3 minutes. I don't know how fast you'll be, but let's just reduce the time to 3 minutes. So next speaker will be Emeka Socrates while I bring up other speakers.
Thank you, Mazaki. Thank you, Prime Minister Sonny. Well done. God bless you. Ife and all the house. First, I just want to talk about those who are following the lady. I want to tell you, I've looked at them. I can confirm they are all kinds of people who have felt offended in the past. This group of dissidents include those who have begged the finance minister for money, the lady that shouts like a village woman to disrupt occasions. You heard what the finance minister said about her. The other one that barks like a wild dog, he would always be staying side by side when Sonny Aquarawa and Pastor Van are presenting. And before you say anything, he jabs in and disrupts any useful contribution, wanting to show himself to be the most, let me say, the most honest, the most loyal in the group. And there was this one, again, I want to tell you, I've studied them. This one was always at that time struggling to be at the forefront among the people, the media. And he kept complaining that he wasn't given a chance and that. And at the stage, there's a lady, I believe that was his wife, contacting me. And she was complaining they weren't giving him chance, and they were now running the spaces on marathon because they didn't want him to come in and all that. On that occasion, I heard him complaining to the Prime Minister. So I discovered this morning when she sent me a text and saying, oh, the finance minister also had his faults, blah, blah, blah. Did I hear what one idiot Harry said? And I immediately I got that because last week we spoke, and I was sensing that she was on that side. But when I got that this morning, I told her, well, I could see you among the group trying to derail the cause we are trying to take to achieving our freedom, which we've been seeking for over 50, 60 years now. But now I'm going to cut you off completely. So I blocked her in and out. And I went to the other side too and checked what I sent to the guy. I believe he is the husband. And that one also replied me in a funny manner because I forwarded to him what the Eritrean Prime Minister said, and he mocked it and said something. So I blocked the two of them. So you see, you could see there, they were two unhappy people. They said Sonny didn't allow them to be in the media. So these are just the people you are talking about. Just gently take your time, study them one after the other. You will see they were all disgruntled elements who felt they needed opportunity. And this woman, of course, you know, has been at the center of communication, so she could know those who are disgruntled, those who have all kinds of complaints, and that was why she could pick them along with her, and that's why they could easily flow with her. Don't be thought that you could hear some names you thought we are educated. I have said it again and again. I've been saying it for maybe about 15 years ago. When I had to be teaching Nigerians, I had to take a lot of time trying to define corruption. When Buhari came out with that corruption against Jonathan, you see, education is not a collection of information. Education is the development of man's inner capacity to understand his environment, interpret phenomenon, and to create a new world and a new system. So, but when they now say that they are educated and they see the woman, of course, taking the name, doctor, and all that, they feel that they are educated. I saw some of them saying, oh, they have a qualification. And that's why some people are not there. That's why you could see some of them flocking to that side. But they are not really educated because the course they are following shows that they are all daft. Education is not a collection of papers. Those they are looking down on, as far as true content of education is concerned, are much more super educated than them. These are absolute numbskulls. They have nothing in their brains. If they got some qualifications, yeah, they had to toil through it over the years. They had to do 1 million times what these people they are saying are not having qualification could have taken to get that. But all of us have our own directions we want to take in life. And so these people are taking their profession and they have gotten the papers. That doesn't mean they are much educated. But I've been listening, I've been checking all these people they are talking about. And those people have more content in their head. They have more content in their skills they display than them. So they are not educated. So when you look at those people, like I've told you, they are just people who are full of themselves and those disgruntled elements who have formed the dissident group. That's what it's all about. As for the woman, like I said, she is a politician, a typical Nigerian politician. I take side with my sister Stella. It's very, very true that one wonders why she was there in the first place, especially when so many people had brought up her case before the prime minister and she was retained and continued. This is a typical Nigerian politician's mentality. Just use hooliganism, throw out the word there, and you get our people confused. And that's why you see our people saying, oh, let her come, let her resign. She hasn't done anything. She is nowhere. She hasn't climbed anywhere. She's just there on the ground. All she's just trying to use is the very common psychological warfare. Throw out the word there and let people go run after it. Let people get excited. I am appointing you this, and that one just goes up here. I am appointing you this, and that goes, oh, I am dissolving this. Don't regard those things as anything. Let's just move forward. Let's not keep elevating her, glorifying her by saying she has dissolved. She hasn't dissolved anything. She has only dropped out of the line. She has not appointed anybody. She dropped out of the line. She could create her own separate group, but the group is still strong and people are still working. Sonny is there. And all the group I see here, Mr. Snow and all of them, these people have better quality of mind and the brain to handle this better than her. Look at the way the woman answers question now. Gentlemen, please, just let me round up by saying, don't keep saying she has dissolved anything, she has appointed anything. Those things are normal psychological warfare. That is the Nigerian hooliganism. hijack a place, throw out the word, and let people run after it. Please, let's disregard that and let's move forward. I'm on the same side with there's a lady, I think Helen also, and then after that, David. Let's form a new group. Let the group come back and properly take in somebody on an acting position, not full position, and test the person over time. Thank you very much, Sonny. God bless you. I will always say, God protect all of you, and God bless Biafra in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you.
He say, my brother Emeka Socrates, you have spoken very, very well. That was very, very well articulated. You really explained it the best, man. A lot of all these people, they don't, they don't have critical thinking capacity. A lot of Biafrans, and I'm not sorry for using, the word because it's not insultive to me. When you say something the way it is, without sugarcoating your words, people just have to accept it that way because it is what it is. The next person to go will be Mbam Akpaka. Mbam Akpaka. I hope I tried.
You call it right. You call it right.
Okay, thank you, my
Good evening.
brother.
Good evening, everybody. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. I don't want to say much. What I want to say is that nobody should panic because there is this group which I had, and is one of the most powerful group, I must say, because there's no any information, both good and bad, that's going on. Even some of them I really see before our PM even posting. So when this woman start her madness, you see they are trying to side her, but I can tell you that this evening, after the commander Holy Ghost reduce those testimony, that thing that commander said really resets millions of people's brain. So that is why all those people that are talking this, you can't blame. Not everybody have enough information. For those way there abroad, those ones they're supposedly doing it, but for homeland, like there are which day I'm just passing, and they are talking about how Ngozi Orebeze is 90, and these people are big men, and I can see that they don't know what is going on. So that kind of people, there's no way to help them, because if we try to tell them the truth, they might, without them having enough information, they might feel somehow. And there is a memo as I'm going through the homeland groups. It's like everybody is coming back very fast, just as quick to destabilize everything. Everything is falling back to its place very fast. That I'm not even expect. It's falling back very fast. Like for homeland now, they are issuing statement that everybody should maintain what PM have set in place before. That nobody should go with her. Even some evidences. There are some evidences where there's one thing where she go one phone in Europe with the Nigerian party, how she is not honest. So it's not today that she begin to look for power, both in Nigerian politics and everywhere. So for homeland, I can assure you guys that they are falling back. They are getting back to their senses very fast. Only where we have problem is those ones that have climbed to high mountain that refuse to come back. They are still arguing with you. I don't know whether they are purposely doing it, because for Ngozi, we know. And one thing I know is that where I'm not too bothered is that this is a war. You understand? Even Israel sometimes, when they blow them, Nigeria have used Ngozi to blow us one. So we'll get stressed again and blow them back. So me, I'm not feeling bad at all. This is a war. It can't be expected to be winning for almost how many years now? 2 years now, Nigeria have been crying. We are laughing. And now they have to punch us one. Now, but my happiness that they are punching now is we are recovering very fast. Unlike them. When we say when we punch them, they'll cry. We punch them like tomorrow no day. So that is just it. We shouldn't feel bad. Now they can't say that We shouldn't treat cancer. You have to cut it off. So me for saying making peace, make peace with who? I don't support that peace. They are a breakaway group, and that's what they will be forever. They have fallen. You know, say some PM say that you won't know even when you are out. You know go know. But before you find out, you find yourself, you're already out. So that is what is going. They don't know that they like for now. They don't know that they are out already. So with time, your blind. And for the other mad dog that the Roberto BA International, is he when assessing during that convention after you guys went to protest at that market square when they dismissed this that man begin the talk which I no like when they enter in your hotel saying that information minister make sure other people's name they didn't make sure her name in the meeting. Which kind nonsense talk be this one? So we that we no eat hamburger, waiting on the column where they eat fresh food here. We have our own senses. So you guys shouldn't panic. Everything is falling back to its place. And I'm very happy about that. And I really appreciate your handwork, especially the information minister and everybody. Thank you. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I heard what you said, my.
All right. Thank you very much. And good night.
Yeah, thank you so much. I see. Rita Alex, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, my lady.
I thank you, Sonia Akbarawa, for your tenacity. I thank you very much. I thank everyone who is in this space now, because I believe we are all genuine Biafrans. I thank every one of you. I haven't been able to be speaking because I've been very upset and distressed about what is going on. One of my best friends called me last evening and told me that 2 of our cousins, young men, were kidnapped, and up till now, more than 3 months now, nobody has seen them. So now they're thinking they have been killed and their organs harvested. Another of our cousin again was shot dead a day before the wedding of the man's wedding. And all this happening around Ihiala. So she is saying to me, they are in pain. The family is thrown into agony and pain. And this is one family. Do you know what others in our land are going through? This is what is making me sick and making me want to throw up because of what this Ngozi, who is I think I would label her an EUPD. EUPD is emotionally unstable personality disorder. That's what she is. And the characteristics are, they are congenital liars. They are seeking attention to be in front of everyone. They are very cold and calculating. They can put a knife through you without qualms. They can scheme as much as they can. This is all I saw in her, and I think that is what she is. And I mean, when the PM was bringing her in initially to this group, some people were saying she's a government agent, she's in PDP, she's in this and that. Honestly, I went to search. I went to Google to search her, and I saw she had some connections with the Nigerian government and all that. But who am I to say? I thought Prime Minister knows her better, and he accepted her to be. But now look at what she's doing. Part of her thing is to that attention seeking. She's now in the limelight. She is a COS. She's a deputy prime minister, and her name is ringing all over the world. This is what PDs do. That's what they do. And to curtail her in what she's doing, we need to raise up a leadership from amongst our ministers. We raise somebody who will match her one on one, why we support our leader, interim leader, before our PM comes back. That's what we need to do, because if you let them be, she's going to be scheming. Look at the voice message or the audio that was played. She's calculated in the way she tells her lies, and you will think she's the victim, but she's not. She's the one inflicting the pain on others. And also, my heart was broken when our military commander, Holy Ghost, spoke. So how can it be that it has gotten to this extent, that this woman is causing havoc to every one of us and to our families? I mean, we say she's destroying what PM has set up for over 3 years, but she's destroying our future and the future of our loved ones back home. She's destroying it, and we have to stop her in the track. If we don't, she's going to do more havoc. So, my brothers and sisters, I'm so happy to be here with you. You've given me some confidence, because I've been very down since these things were happening. I've been very, very down. I can't tell you the lie. I haven't been able to come and speak, and I haven't been able to sleep. I cry some nights. It's broken my heart. Why is this? Look at where we are. We've gotten this far, and this is what this woman has decided. She says, Kima, when she comes, I look at her at the fundraising and the gatherings. She's always quiet, and she's not saying anything. She's not making moves. But I watched her at her own fundraising the other day. She was so excited, excitable, and she's clapping. She's talking about money. That is what she also is all about. To get money, money, money. She has no conscience whatsoever, and she doesn't care about any of us. So those who have run to her, think we should pity them. We should not condemn them now, but eventually God may open their eyes to see that she's fake, and they come back to the true truth that we all are here. So I thank you all, and I pray God to strengthen each and every one of us to be able to bear the pain and the pain of what is happening now. It is painful. Anyway, thank you all. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, our lovely sister Rita Alex. You know, you really shook some tables here, and you caught me out when you mentioned that disorder, EUPD disorder, man. You see, this is what they are suffering from, and there's no lie. There's no, it's just what it is. I've forgotten how you put it, but I think you said something like emotional, something disorder. But yeah, you were very, very on point on what you said. Thank you so much for your submission.
Thank
Because I have a quick question. Is it possible? Please stop. I'm sorry for cutting you short. Senior is not feeling so well, so but if you can allow me to ask a quick question to our information minister.
I think he's there, so you can fire down with your question.
Yeah, thank you. Because I just listened to a tape, where somebody who does in Homeland was telling COS that they have put everything in place as per military, and he was asking her, the police. He said yes, that they mapped out. COS was saying that yes, that they mapped out 14 million for police, and they don't know where finance minister took the money to. They didn't see any police. They didn't see any uniform. She said that the finance minister is a rogue. So I wanted to ask her, because she was talking in front of everybody there. So I wanted to, so that our information minister can debunk this or tell us what really happened on issue of police and the police money and the police uniform. I hope you guys heard me. Mazdake, did you hear me?
Yes, we heard you, Stella.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we can hear you.
Maybe
Mazi,
information minister is not
Mazi
free.
Akparawa, are you there?
Not on the phone. Information minister, are you there? Okay.
I think our host, our finance, our information minister is not on seat now, so Stella will have to hold on until he's on seat to answer your question. I hope. You said what?
Still, I can wait here first. Let another person.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She have to wait. Yeah, you have to wait. So he'll come on seat and answer your question. So we're going next to Mazi Ochuko. Mazi Ochuko, are you there? Mazi Ochuko. Ochuko Chinedum.
Yeah, hello, brother. Good evening from here.
Yeah, good
Master
evening.
K. Yeah, it's there. Good evening. Yeah, and also Mr. Sonny Akara, Commercial Minister, and greet everyone here, and everyone on the speaker section and also on the listening section as well. You see, a lot of people have been saying that this woman was the other that people should not be talking about her, that we keep talking about her, it's going to make her irrelevant. She's not relevant. She's just forcing herself into all of us. And if we keep quiet like this, she'll keep doing what she's doing. She really know that what she's doing is very, very bad. And a lot of people are not following him or following her. And also, there are some things because I've seen, I've heard from people that some people that are with her right now, that she threatens people. She will take you by force, and if you refuse, she will threaten you. And if you don't have mind, then you succumb to what she's telling you. That's why a lot of people, some of them, she put their name there on the post, on the position, of which some people rejected it because they don't like what she's doing. Because if you know the truth, not it will not be easy for someone that doesn't know what the truth to deceive you. But a lot of people knows what she's doing because she's forcing herself into everybody. Most of the people that she put in position, they didn't request for it. She put them there. Then if you refuse, she will use one thing against you, or she will threaten you that she's going to use one thing against you. And from there, some people, some people don't want to talk. Most of them, some people don't want to talk, but they know the reason why she's doing what she's doing, and all of them know that what she's doing is very, very. So we should not be intimidated. We will not keep quiet and let things go this way. If we keep quiet, she will think that nobody can oppose her, and she will think in her head that what she's doing is very, very right. So we have to counter all this. Even on the last fundraising they did, there was this man that is in charge. This man that's in charge of this.
Hello?
Somebody's speaker is open.
Master, is anybody hearing me?
Can you close your speaker,
Yes,
please?
John, someone is speaking.
All right. Yeah, on this last fund.
Hello?
Mazi John, someone is
John,
speaking.
someone is speaking.
Okay, I can't hear you. That's why
You have to
Drop,
go
I'll
down
bring you
and
down
come
and
back.
bring
You
you back
done?
up.
drop
Ochuko,
and
you
bring
can
him.
go on.
Yeah.
oh,
Okay.
okay,
Sorry about
okay.
that. You see, the last fundraising they did was there was one man there that's in charge of this urban development, and also they were promising people, some people that came to donate money, people that they haven't even heard their name for a very long time. Their first time to donate money there on this their shambolic account, and they just brought from nowhere. The man was promising them that your grandma in the village, as you put this money, your grandma in the village, we're going to build new house for them, and it's going to be free of charge. And with that none of them in the family are going to suffer to get house. I was thinking that where is it going to be? How is it going to build those houses? Because we are under siege at the moment. If you build anything there that is very attractive, when the zoo military will see it, they will destroy it straight away. Why don't we focus on getting our land first before you can keep promising people? Him that is even promising people is living in America. Can he go down to the zoo and say he's going to build one thing or he's going to open one company and be building new houses for people? So those are the things they use to deceive all these gullible people, and they are happy to listen to all these people that are deceiving them. But let me just leave this mic here, and also thank you very much for giving me this time. A lot of people are here on the raising their hands so they can talk. So thank you, Mazdake, and also Ife for hosting this. I hit my mic. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi Ochuko, for your submission. And I wanted to add something quickly to what Stella raised up, because Stella said something a while ago about our finance minister. And what popped up in my head was, if this, if the COS was, I mean, Ngozi and Madam Yumosbao, was looking for accountability, then how did she get that information from? You understand? I don't know how she got the information from when she was asking the finance minister for accountability. It means, something, I'm just smelling something fishy there. So, what do I know though? Let's go to the next speaker. Mazi Okodinamba, are you there?
That's okay.
If you want to say something?
No. This EFIK has been here since.
Who's that?
EFIK.
Baba, you put your phone inside your throat. I know they hear you.
EFIK.
Okay, Epco Kings.
EFIK King, yes. EFIK King. Has been here
Epco
since.
Kings, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening.
Fire down.
Yeah, thank you, our host, our information minister. Thank you, our co-host, Ife, Maz Dekes, and all the rest. I greet every one of you for the wonderful submissions, for those that have submitted their thoughts. So I want to say a little thing concerning what is bothering most of our people concerning this woman. Sometimes when you kill a snake and you remove the head, the snake will not die immediately. It will take like maybe some hours or maybe 24 hours before the snake will stop maybe shaking the body. So whatever this woman is doing now is not that she is active or whatever. She is not active. I see her as someone who is irrelevant. She is not relevant at all. Her duty is just only that she have left the family, and not that she just left the family. She has a purpose before she joined the family. She has a purpose, and she is working with the Nigerian government. So it's something that most of us doesn't understand about her. She has a plan. She has a template. She has a time frame. And those time frame and every other thing has expired, because what she was doing was, there's one thing I want to tell you people, maybe for you two people to understand. You will see maybe on a very good day to come out is Ngozi Orabeze, Bianca Ojukwu, and the Uchechi Okukalo. Their signatory is also inside those petitions that was written, maybe those people that voted against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, because of this interrogation and every other thing that is passing through now. On a very good day, you will find out that her signatory is among with those that voted against him because of maybe whatever they planned or cooked against him. And you know that their plan was that Finnish government will return him back to Nigeria. That was why they tagged him terrorist. But to their surprise, Finnish government came openly to tell the whole world that their citizen is not a terrorist, that nobody should tag him anything concerning terrorism or something like that. So this woman we are talking about here is not relevant. We should know this. That's after the convention, there was a post that I made concerning her. I caused her maybe on 5th of December, if I can remember, on 5th of December, I made a post and I told her on that post, I tagged her and I told her that it shall never be well with her. That was when I discovered the whole thing that was playing out. So nobody should be maybe being a kind of a threat or something like that. She is nobody and she is not active in any form of our government. Our government is still intact. Our information minister are giving it to them as they want it. The only thing that our information minister need to add up is maybe, I don't know, I'm just saying on my own, if he will start a kind of debunking whatever information or whatever thing that she post on public. If we can debunk that, then secondly, if they have the capacity of maybe, I don't know the number of people who are still on that cabinet, if they are up to the number that can decide who will lead the family until when our prime minister will come out, they should do. And if the number is not up to what will make up the voting or something like that, we remain how we are and everything are going according to the plan. So nobody should fear or maybe that she is doing this, she's doing that. The whole people are seeing exactly what she's doing, and the whole people knows that she is working with the Nigerian government, and they have a time frame, and that time frame is what she's trying to see if she can round up before our prime minister will come out, because very soon our prime minister is going to come out. So whatever she's doing it in a way that maybe this man may come out at any time. So let her see if she can round up everything. And their main target is our military. Our army is their main target. They want to bring down our army. They want to hand over our army to Nigerian government. So that is exactly what she's fighting and fighting every time to see if she can get close to them. But there is no possibility for that because she is not among the government cabinet or the officials. So whatever she's doing now is something that I am seeing as somebody who is not relevant. So we shouldn't maybe when she posts, some of us will start maybe that she is trying to do this or she's changing everything. She's not changing anything. She's not changing anything. Our government remain how it is, how our prime minister kept it before he left, and that is exactly what we are fighting to make sure that we return everything until he returns. Our declaration has happened and it has happened. So anybody thinking that our maybe the declaration that she has hijacked it or something like that, there's nothing like that. Our government remains our government. She talking of maybe a new the government, the constitution, and the throwing away our charter shows that she is not among God and she's not capable of doing anything. And those people that is following her, when you check very well, because I took time checking their information, how they talk, how they behave, and everything, you will see that they have something, a skeleton in their cupboard. You notice that these people have another plan. Maybe some are envy of our prime minister, and some are maybe working with the plans they have, which most of us may not understand. But this is exactly what is happening. Because when you see some of them, like by this time last year, I saw one of them, this justice, when he returned for his mother's burial and every other thing. Then I was asking myself, him being a kind of maybe either the member of cabinet or someone who volunteers himself coming out on public or maybe on social media showing that he is supporting the prime minister, going to his village, snapping pictures and every other thing, posting in the social media. And when I was watching that in last year, I said, this man that is doing this, am I sure that this man is working with us? When you see all these people, you will see that they are the people who joined this woman, so they know what. So I'm not surprised in whatever that is doing. And what happened now is the last, will I call it saving or something like that. So we have removed the chaff from the original. So whatever we are seeing today, let us fight and make sure that we return the government until our prime minister returns. Thank you and God bless you.